Yes, ladies and gentlemen, forgive me, my cigar, my drink. I'm just an everyman here with a song for you about an old mire I saw online in passing. Yes, it's an entire universe to explore. The chiz at the gizzang they call. Yes, of course, it goes by Mr. Lunch or LB. It's 5 o'clock Arizona time. The regular crowd on Twitch. There's a Dan sitting next to me. Going dummy that
Why?
boy fucking late.
Why?
Yes, and there's more to the story as a matter of fact.
What am I?
So I suppose here goes. So LB, will you play me a video game? She's at his pad going dumb, but it's sad and it's when I know it's LB. So I'll be on stream just for lunch.
I'm stuck inside him. I can't move.
Dirty
I literally can't move.
Dirty
It
Sing
wouldn't let me
us
do
a song,
anything.
your Thacker tag. Sing us official salute. Well, we're all in the mood for Salman 99. It's Naco, it's all for you. Oh, but is it all for Nicky Naco? But sometimes I do wonder. No fancy, he's not an astronaut, but urban shiz Maggie. Oh, in chat it's Tim Buck, but he don't give a fuck. Cathonkel is more than ready.
Let's go!
This is
Oh my God!
Dirty, please take
Oh!
a shower.
Oh!
And Matt from
God!
Westport, come do something
God!
with us some more. LB might go on Twitch for 4 hours. LB, that boy's going down.
I was trying to hydrate for you, man.
That boy's going down.
Shit, dude. What is up? What is up? Folks, we out here. How are we doing? Ty in the building. What's up? What up, Devin? What up, V? Ty out here on both? Now I'm back. What? What's the ish? Leave that 44 drop, baby. Eat the couch. Ow. How are we doing? And now I'm back. And now he's back. What up? This is the first restream, multi-stream, multicast, whatever you want to call it. And, wait, good timing. What up, Neo? What's good? Fancy out here being first. Oh shit, I forgot my waters. 1 second. Oh. Where is it? There they are. Got him. Alright. I remember this guy. He used to stream on Twitch 8 years ago. It's been a while since the last stream. I know. But it's okay. We're now on Twitch, we're on YouTube. Was your background your room? Mm-hmm. I did it for a specific reason that we'll find out in a second. It was because what we're gonna be doing today is you're green screening a clean room, LMAO. Not even. No, I took a picture as is. No, this is literally exactly how my room looks, and it's not clean. You guys can't see this massive. I've amassed a huge bag of trash. You can't even see how big it is. It's got a lot of trash in it, and I keep meaning to take it out, but I forget. But yeah, we're out here. I'll show you why I did this. And I'm trying to figure out how I can see both chats effectively, because my overlay, or not my overlay, my pop out is like the chat on screen like disappears after 30 seconds, but so does the chats in my where I'm looking at them. Whatever, I'll forget it. It'll be fine without it. But what we're going to be doing today is going through Cuphead fan fiction. If you have Stream Elements Live, there's a stream chat. You can pop out. It combines them. That's what I did, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It just literally shows like the loading thing over and over. It's broken. It's broken. OMG, no. No, that's what we're going to do. We're getting ready to dive into some Cuphead fan fiction. I've popped out a couple that I think we'll enjoy. I haven't read them or anything like that. I think there's a mix of like NSFW and not NSFW. I'll deadass find you a fanfic. Do it. If you have something, send it over. Send it over. But I popped out a few. That we're gonna take a look at and see what's going on. I'm excited about it. Is it AO3? What? What's AO3? What's AO3? Like where I found them? But here, let me share my screen so you can see. What's AO3? I'm not sure I know what AO3 is, if I'm being perfectly honest. Here we are. I found this spot where there's rated Cuphead fictions. I didn't pull many from here. Age of Empires, duh. Age of the Empires. But we've got the Cuphead Show Devil head pats. We've got Cuphead boyfriend scenarios. I think this one goes through and talks about how they would react depending on the person. So like kissing, we've got King Dice the Devil, and how they would react and things like that. I'm pretty excited for this one. We've got Cuphead fanfic Reaching for the Stars. One Scary Devil. This one's going to be a fun one. It's a comic that I'm excited for. So now you can kind of see why I did what I did. I wanted to still have my room as the background, but I wanted to be in front of some of the fan fiction while we're reading them while they're on the thing. And then this is something I found. I think King Dice bath date suggestive. We're going to listen to that. I haven't listened to this yet. I'm excited for that. We've also got this one. Was it Our First Time? Then we've got the Gorgon's Tears. This is a short one that we'll pound through real quick. This is one of the first ones I found. This Cuphead fan fiction, Wait No More. It was at night. A night like every other night. I'm excited to get into that one. Then we have this one. I'm not sure really what we're going to find in this one, but Wanna Be Yours is what it's called. And I don't know. You can take away what you're going to take away. And that's it. I'm excited to get into this. I hope you're excited to get into this. But yeah. I think we just hop right in. Look at this off screen just to look at the tags and stuff. Look at it off screen just to look at the tags and stuff. Alrighty. That was not right. Oh, I did go in here. I went in here. I didn't find many I liked in here actually. Honestly, I wasn't able to really figure out how to use this site, if I'm being perfectly honest. I didn't spend too much time trying to dig through here. V, good night. You're sad, but you have to. That's understandable. Good night, V. Take care. Sleep well. It was lovely seeing you. I know it's been too long. But hopefully we'll get back to a normal schedule here soon. So, Mwah. Nighty night. Nighty night. Yeah, no, I did see that. I think we'll stick to the ones we have. See what comes up from it. I'm kind of excited to read this one. It seems like pretty good. And oh, this one's super short. I love it. I love a nice super short. We'll kick it off with a good super short one. The Cuphead Show Devil Reader Head Pats. It was another day in hell, but definitely not a good one. The clacking of dials and buttons in the workplace was near deafening. You were a person who had a lifetime work contract, meaning you were stuck in this dump until you died, which won't be happening anytime soon. You were a marketing person, someone who convinces people to commit sins. Sometimes it was fun, but dear God, it could be boring. Today was when Stickler was doing a self-care day, which he did so he could relax and purchase his queer pride flag. He's actually canonically queer. As a result, the imps. So this one seems to be more. I feel like we're gonna find a lot that are geared towards the show, fan fictions from the show. So like Stickler is a character in the show, but not in the game. Stickler. I don't know if you haven't seen the show. Stickler is like a character that is basically the accountant for the devil, and he's a stickler about all the numbers and everything being all properly put in there and stuff. And apparently canonically queer. As a result, the imps and people under contract had to actually manage stuff, which meant absolute chaos. You really were getting stressed, and you suddenly realized something. Henchman was working on the soul count, which means no one was taking care of the devil. You hadn't seen the devil all day, and who could blame him? When he was trapped in the elevator with Stickler for a whopping 3 days, you asked someone to keep your post and walk through the halls to get to the devil's study. When you got there, you had to take in the sight of the beautiful place. The shelves were ridiculously tall and lined with tons of biblical texts, self-care books, and spell books. There was a huge portrait of him over the fireplace and a huge chair, with tons of huge satin blankets draped over. You peeked under one of the blankets and saw the depressed husk of the devil. As usual, he was having a crying fit. You couldn't take it anymore and said, "Devil, are you okay? I can do something for you." Of course, he just shuffled about, and not wanting to invade his privacy, you walked away. And then went to the soul vault, where Henchman was barely awake, trying to count all of the souls and do his regular task, which is making sure the soul counter hadn't stopped. You asked him, "Henchman, do you know how to cheer up the devil in any way?" Henchman looked at you and mumbled. He secretly confessed he likes head pats. It's a little strange, and sometimes he wags his tail if you do, or something. He went back to jotting down stuff hastily. You thanked him and ran off, and simultaneously got lost before finding him in the study, not having moved an inch from where he was the moment you left him. You hesitated one final time and began to stroke his back. 5 seconds in, you were genuinely surprised he hadn't taken your soul and eaten it yet. You kept petting him, and in no time, he started to wag his tail. You pat him on the head, and he broke out into a smile. That was all you wanted, to see him smile. But then he held your hand and started purring. Not one of those fake purrs you get from creeps in the lust section, but more like a genuine cat purr. You honestly couldn't tell if he was part cat or dog anymore. And turned over to look at him. He was dozing. That's for sure. But as you walked out, you could have sworn he mumbled a, "Thank you." "You're welcome," you whispered, closing the door so he could sleep comfortably for as long as he needed. Okay. That was nice. That was nice. Oh, that was nice. I think that was a good one to kick off on. Neo, thanks for the reminder to like the vid. Don't forget to like the vid, folks, please. Thank you. I think it helps. I think it helps.
Come on.
This is great.
Give me the fucking money.
Where's your fucking money?
Yo, Neo, thank you, man.
Thanks.
Glad you decided to reconsider.
You can't read out loud? It's bad?
This is great.
Thank you. I love it. I love reading. I don't know. Reading out loud, I enjoy it, I guess. I cannot read quickly because I basically read out loud in my head. I can't just go through quickly. So maybe that's part of why I like reading out loud. It kind of helps me stay on task too and not get distracted. YouTube gave me 4 ads 15 minutes after the last batch of ads. This is why I'm going YouTube. That's fair. That's fair. Get on over there. You're also live on YouTube? We absolutely are. If you prefer to watch on YouTube, enjoy it over there. Enjoy it over there. Eat my ad, Twitch. Absolutely. Go check it out on YouTube. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're not already. I appreciate it. But I liked that one. That was a nice little intro, little short, quick into the fanfics of Cuphead. Now let's get a little bit more risque, shall we? We've got the Cuphead boyfriend scenario. So this is something someone put together, I believe, of all of the different like ways you can flirt or something with your boyfriend of the characters in Cuphead. So we got King Dice, the Devil, Cuphead, Mugman. I think just those 4 are what they're analyzing on the basis of like kissing, giving gifts, pet names he calls you, what you love about him, what he smells like, tickle spots, first date insecurities, and how he acts around you. So I'm excited. Let's dive in. Let's see what these things are all about. Bro, that YN art got me fucked up. This. What is Y/N? What is that? And A/N. What is this? Splendid. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, it stands for your name. Okay. Okay. I guess not yes, no. It stands for your name. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to make an adjustment real quick so that way all of the... one second. Because as it is right now, it's kind of annoying. All the chats like go away. All right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Where are we? Here we are. All right. Thank you for the background music, Sailboat. Now, let's figure out what our Cuphead boyfriends would be like in a kissing scenario. King Dice usually kisses the back of your hand or neck. That adds up. That adds up. Bro, I for real thought it was yes, no, too when I was younger. What a time, LMAO. Dude, I thought it literally stood for yawn a second ago because he was like sleeping. All right, so it stands for your name. So he was like, thank you, and then said my name. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, cool. I love how you did the setup. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, let's take a look here. And means author notes. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of like a PS or something, like they added after. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a new kind of like, I've never really dived into fanfiction before, but let's get into it. So kissing. King Dice usually kisses the back of your hand or your neck, and that adds up. King Dice seems like he's a gentleman, but he also works for the devil, has to do what he's got to do, but he's like that. He's a classy. He's like he's got that sex. He's got no. He's got the classy sexual harassment vibe, you know, like that like corporate like 50s like dude to his secretary sexual harassment feeling going for him. He's like the one that like ushers his secretary into his office by like touching her lower back, you know, real creepy stuff, but like you're not sure if he's doing it intentionally. That's King Dice. So I can see that. The mobster. Yeah. Yeah, the first time I encountered the TV term pilot was the first episode of Lost, and that really confused me for a good while. That's so funny. That's so fucking funny. I'm trying to think when the first time I did too. I feel like mine had something to do with planes too. POV or chronic fanfic reader. Alright, so the devil flicks his tongue or eyelashes against your skin when he's feeling playful. When he's really aroused, he'll make out with you by going in deep with his tongue. He's just going to take his little like lizard tongue and just twirl it around your uvula. That's the devil. But I like, yeah, his flicking his tongue or eyelashes against your skin. I can't see the devil flicking, well, the way they portray the devil in the show, I could see him flicking his eyelashes against my skin. But in the game, I feel like he's more, he's got like that masculinity to uphold, and I don't think he would be cool with like even being asked to bat his eyelashes against someone or give some butterfly kisses. Heaven forbid they call them butterfly kisses to him. You know what I mean? Cuphead gives you a bunch of little kisses just to hear you giggle. Interesting. I would have thought that would be a Mugman thing, but Mugman, he's pretty shy, so his kisses are usually quick. Okay, so this is why I thought that, because his kisses are going to be quick, but I feel like Mugman will still give a bunch of them. I think Cuphead's going to appreciate the giggle, but I think Mugman's going to appreciate the giggle even more. Cuphead's a go-getter, you know? He wouldn't stop throwing the dice. He's a risk taker, and he wants to go for the gold. I think Cuphead is going to be... I mean, when Cuphead's kissing, I think Cuphead's kissing like, how would Cuphead be kissing? Cuphead would, Cuphead would kiss like a nervous high school boyfriend that doesn't want to fuck it up, but also wants to push his limits, you know? That's how Cuphead would kiss. Mugman would barely get to the kissing part, but once he was kissing, he wasn't like pushing it crazy. He was doing like little kisses just to see what, to get them to giggle a little bit, you know. Same Dev. It's not letting it should be able to like cross post them at some point or some way, but I think I have to pay for the paid version. But you get to see them on screen. I made sure to have them all on screen. You can actually see where they're coming from. You can see that fancy just message from both of them. Cool. So giving gifts. So King Dice, he absolutely lives to spoil you, apparently. I could see that. The devil, only the finest for you. If he can't conjure it up himself, he'll go all out to find something fancy you'll love. Cuphead, he's into giving more simple and thoughtful gifts. And Mugman, expect a lot of homemade gifts, especially baked goods. I can see that. The simple and thoughtful gifts from Cuphead, I feel like Cuphead would be the worst at the gift giving section. I feel like Cuphead's pretty selfish, honestly. I feel like Cuphead would be one to forget like an anniversary, or even my birthday, and be so caught up just in his own little world and the things he wants to accomplish. I mean, albeit he's driven, and I can appreciate that's why I'm with him, probably for the most part. But he can get a little lost in his own world and wanting to do what he needs to. Mugman, I think, would be a little bit over, just smothering a little bit on that side of things, maybe with too many gifts. So yeah, like they said, I agree with that. A lot of homemade gifts, especially baked goods. I can definitely see that. But I can see when Cuphead does eventually give me a gift, it'll be more simple but thoughtful at the same time. Realize his ways, probably be an apology gift or some sort. Yeah. The other two, I agree with those. Let's see, pet names he'll call you. King Dice, doll, babe, or hun. Okay. Devil's gonna be darling, honey, my dear. Absolutely. They've got King Dice and the devil down. Cuphead will be cutie, Mugman will be sweetie or baby. I think Miss should be in here as well. Probably for King Dice. I could see him calling his partner Miss, if it's a woman. But yeah, I'm fine with the cutie or baby. I can see that. What you love about them. What do I love about King Dice? Okay, his looks and charm. Fair. The devil, his voice and how soft his fur is. Rrr. Cuphead, his cute accent and his sense of humor. Mugman, how caring and thoughtful he is. These add up. These are all right on point. These are all right on the money. I think the devil, I think the power is something also that would be attractive. I think even more so than his soft fur. What he smells like. King Dice smells like expensive cologne. That's a given. The devil, sort of a smoky cat fur-esque smell. Yeah, I think he's got a little musk. He probably smells like a cigar bar, like whiskey, but not in like a slob way, you know. Let's see. So, Cuphead usually milk or tea, depending on what's in his head, and Mugman smells like sugar. I feel like what they're trying to get out with Mugman is like the baked goods sides of things. I mean, sugar, sure. I think he more just smell like a kind of a bakery overall. A little bit more that bread feeling. I could see Mugman smelling a little bit like that. The Cuphead one is a little throwing me off a little bit. Usually milk or tea, depending on what's in his head. I could see Cuphead smelling like soda. I think honestly Cuphead just pounds like fizzy drinks, like pops and sodas. I could see him being a big like Diet Dr. Pepper kid, or like a Big K, Mr. Pibb, something like that, Pibb Extra. I feel like Cuphead just smells like soda. Tickle spots. Let's get into some tickle spots. So tickle spots for King Dice everywhere, which is one of the reasons he doesn't want fans touching him. Interesting addition to the lore here. That's why he doesn't want fans touching him, because he's ticklish everywhere. The devil, feet, belly, and under his arm. Feet and belly are a given for the devil. I could see the underarms being that way, but alright. Cuphead, feet, belly, and handle. Handle I love. Mugman is the same as Cuphead, which is interesting. So we've got... Oh, get the Ghastly. Ghastly on deck for Twitch users. So we've got... Mugman is the same as Cuphead. I think Mugman would be a bigger belly. He'd have a more ticklish belly than Cuphead, but Cuphead's feet would be more ticklish. I also think... I guess the handle is like behind the ears. I was thinking behind the ears for them. The handle kind of covers that. I could see them both being ticklish on the handle. So you look. First date, King Dice takes you out to dinner somewhere fancy, obviously, but I think we can do better. The devil gives you a tour of hell, checking in on you to make sure you're not getting too warm from the fire. Okay. Cuphead takes you exploring somewhere, and Mugman takes you on a picnic. I think Cuphead more so doesn't just take me exploring somewhere, but takes me on like a dangerous like ride. Like the way we get there is a little danger. We're like paragliding or we're riding like a motorcycle or something. Something he like just crafted or came up with or stole or something like that. That's fairly dangerous. And Mugman, I think, yeah, he takes us on a picnic, but he's also the only person that carries all of the stuff. He'll carry everything, and he'll make all the food for the picnic, and I won't have to lift a finger. I think Mugman will be very caring for that. The devil, the tour of hell, sure. Damn, shame Ghastly escaped. So, the tour of hell, I can see that. I can't see him being overly concerned with like how I am with the fire. I think he'll toss me whatever. So he'll make sure I'm not gonna get too hot from the fire. But I could see him getting caught up in his work down there and have to like flex by like yelling or shooting like one of his minions. That it's kind of put me off a little bit. And then when it comes to King Dice, takes you out to dinner somewhere fancy. Like sure, that's a given, big deal. But I think what he'll do is, did you agree with yourself before you sent it? But I think when it comes to King Dice and our first date, I don't think he's just gonna take me somewhere fancy. I think he's gonna take me somewhere that's fancy. But in addition to that, whether it's before or after, he's gonna take me to a show, and it'll actually be him at the show. And he's gonna think this is a great idea because he gets to show off and like what he does, how cool he is, how he kind of runs this joint or wherever he took me. But it's gonna come off a little bit like conceited, and we'll see how it goes. But I'll get over it because he smells great. He takes me out to fancy dinners. I can kind of mooch off this man. I feel like that's how the first dates will go. Insecurities. We've got King Dice, feels that he is to look flawless at all times. Absolutely, not gonna lie, nothing to add here. That's absolutely King Dice's insecurity. The devil has big hips. The devil has big hips. That's his insecurity. Interesting. I wonder if that was mentioned somewhere in any of the lore. Cuphead secretly worries that you think he's an annoying brat, rightfully so. Mugman, socially awkward. Sure. Those add up. The big hips one is a little odd. How he acts around you. King Dice, extra charming, gentlemanly, so he doesn't come across as shifty. The devil, I mean, this is fair. He's trying to hide this aspect, while also maintaining the flawless looks, which is extra charming, gentlemanly. Okay. Devil tries to be polite around you, but will occasionally do mildly naughty things to get Stickler off his back. Will sometimes hypnotize you if he thinks you're sad. Ugh, huge red flag for the devil. But if I don't know it, can I really be mad? Cuphead, a huge goofball, but in a cute way. Yeah, just gets a little goofy. Kind of acts up, you know? Mildly naughty. Just a little naughty. Yeah, mildly naughty. Winks. Alright. Mugman will be kind and caring. Is a bit overprotective when you're not feeling your best, but he just wants to keep you safe and happy. I think, yeah, that's definitely something that's going to happen. LB, I'm about to go to book club, but I want to stop by and say, what? What? What's up, Raichu? How are you doing, bro? Enjoy your book club. Thank you for stopping by. Hang out. Stay as long as you like. We're into some Cuphead fanfic. But yeah, this part for Mugman, overprotective when you're not feeling your best. So you're also having book club. We are also having book club. Yes, exactly. But that's so true. If you're not feeling your best and you're with Mugman's your boyfriend, he'll be overly helpful, I think. You know, just smothering you with whatever you need. Like and a lot of times you just want to be left alone, and it's tough. It's tough with Mugman. Fantastic. I think that was great. This is great description and you know, breakdown of how these folks would act if we were their boyfriend. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Cuphead fanfic, Reaching for the Stars. This is a long one. This is a long one. Excuse me, fanfickers? Can we say that word? If I were to cuddle Cuphead, are we laying like normal, or am I laying in his cup? Damn. That's like taking spooning to a whole new level. I don't think you could fit in his cup, though. Like, how big is Cuphead's cup? Cuphead's actual physical size is about that of a Smurf, or put another way, his Cuphead is the size of a large mug or soup bowl. This explains the prevalence of giant enemies. They aren't really gigantic. It's Cuphead and Mugman who are dwarfs. Compare them to the... Okay, so they are actually... Probably smaller. OMG, is that DeviantArt? Do you see something up there? Massive. What's up, Blueberry? How are you doing, bro? How are you doing? So that take that we just saw there, I don't like it. I don't like that take. Where they're actually just the size of cups and everything is, that's why they're so small compared to the enemies, because everything's so big. I don't like it, because I like to think that King Dice is like normal human size, so Cuphead and Mugman are just like smaller than him. Like, they're not actual cup size. I think you could like spoon his cup. Yeah, we are reading fanfic on DeviantArt. Got a problem, bro? Got a problem? We're diving in now, baby. We're getting into it now, baby. Let's settle in. We've got one here, published a little less than 2 years ago. Cuphead fanfic, Reaching for the Stars. The sun smiled on the sky as it looked down and shone upon the brown mushroom house on the aisle. Out of the creaky front door, Elder Kettle came out and grabbed this morning's newspaper. Elder Kettle looked up to the sun. With a sunny smile, the sun tipped its sunray hat towards the kind old kettle, and Elder Kettle tipped his lid like a hat to the sun. You've never considered this? Can't see you, but hi, Blueberry. Devin says hi. For those that don't know, we are streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now, so do with that what you will. Back to the fanfic. Turning around, Elder Kettle entered the house and was greeted by loud, energetic voices of two rascals he knew and loved, running cartoon sound effects, which sounded like very fast pitch increasing wiping erupted from the living room. Run, run, run! Cuphead and Mugman yelled with chaotic and unsynchronized yells. Elder Kettle entered the living room to find Cuphead and Mugman wearing their left red striped and right blue striped socks, jumping on the rug as they watched TV, yelled and pointed their fingers at it. Into the run! Into the run! Into the run! Cuphead's run! Was overpowering Mugman's Cuphead's run was overpowering Mugman's loud calling and instructions. Giggling Mugman playfully pushed his laughing brother off the rug, and then went back to pointing at the TV. Go, go, get in the... Cuphead bumped his left hip on Mugman, pushing him off the rug, as he yelled with close eyes at the TV. Oof! Mugman tackled Cuphead to the ground, to the rug. I don't know if we get in trouble, actually. We're gonna find out. Bumping hips already? Yo, don't keep it. They just mess around. They just mess around. It's nothing crazy. They both bubbly laughed as they pushed their right hands on each other's side mouths. The result of trying to cover each other's mouths, but the other is moving it away. A crash sound erupted from the TV, making them pay attention to it and gasp. On the black and white TV, Werner the Mouse, wearing only pants, held up by a single suspender on his left shoulder, let out a high-pitched girl scream, with his eyeballs popping out of his eye sockets, and trembled in the air with his arms and legs spread out like a tent. Mugman laughed while pointing at the screen and then looked at Cuphead. He screams like you, bro, but he screams like a girl. Cuphead laughed and playfully pushed his brother's face, and the latter just laughed and squeezed his eyes shut, indulging the fun. On the TV, Werner is running from Katzenwagen, the cat with purple fur, grayish-blue skin, and yellow eyes, running bipedal on his hind paws and sharp claws on his front paws up in the air at the ready. Run, 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 run! Cuphead and Mugman yell at the screen with wide smiles. Elder Kettle chuckled and rubbed the heads of the boys, who groaned, "Hey!" in reaction. Not too loud, you two, or your throats could run away like that mouse. Elder Kettle wagged his finger. Grandpa, that's not just the mouse, that's Werner. You know, one of the folks we saved in Inkwell 3. Mugman splayed his right hand as he explained, while the background noise of cartoon whacking and swiping played. What pad type beat right now? What? Background noise, cartoon whacking and swiping played. Wasn't we talking like this? Wasn't he talking like this? Cuphead imitated with his best squeaky Werner accent, and Mugman laughed with squeezing his eyes shut and playfully pushing his brother's face while the former laughed. Ah, Werner, Elder Kettle raised his finger. He was a war veteran and a fine comrade to have by my side. Ooh. Looking at the TV, Cuphead and Mugman pushed themselves up to standing. Run, run! They shouted in a sync at the TV. Did Elder Kettle just say he fought in the war with Werner Vermin? The German rat? Wattpad is basically fanfiction.net, except the age cap for writing is like 13. Like, that's the oldest you could be to write. Grandma forgot to take his pills, dude. Werner was still running from bipedal Katzenwagen, who was wiggling his claws. Katzenwagen scratched his claws to Werner, who just jumped his feet up in the air while covering his butt with his hands, successfully avoiding every swipe. Cuphead and Mugman laughed at every goofy jump Werner did in avoidance. Jump, 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 jump! They both cheered while energetically punching their fists in the air. Elder Kettle just shrugged his shoulders and went to his rocking chair. On the TV, Werner ran under the table, hitting one of its legs, but it caused a flower vase on top of it to be knocked over and roll towards the edge. The rolling vase landed onto the paws of mouth-gaping and wide-eyed Katzenwagen, and the cat wiped a sweat of relief on his forehead. Werner looked back, widened his eyes, and smiled. A bell sound played when Werner smiled to the TV screen, like when an idea comes to mind. Werner climbed up to the broom pole, leaning on a kitchen counter, ran to the neatly stacked plates on the dryer, took one plate out, and tossed it to the air like a frisbee. Running quadrupedally to Werner, Katzenwagen's eyes trembled out of their sockets as the plate flew over his head. He turned around, ran on all fours like a cat, ran in place 3 times on the slippery floor, and then dashed for the flying plate like a rocket. The plate was heading towards a wall, and Katzenwagen's eyes bugged out as he gasped loudly. Meanwhile, Cuphead and Mugman gasped too in big smiles. Katzenwagen raced ahead of the plate, turned around as he slid to the wall, jumped up with an open mouth, and caught the entire plate inside his mouth, causing his mouth to match the size of the plate. From one plate, Katzenwagen's mouth was stacked with 4 more plates, making his mouth open wider and taller that his jaw was shaped like a plate stacker. We need a lunch. We need lunch as a voice actor for Cuphead 2. I agree. Somebody get out there. I think season 3 just came out. We need a character. I'm down. I'm down. Whoa! Mugman smiled as he closed his right eye and winced while Cuphead laughed with his mouth gaped wide open and teary eyes as he fell backwards to the floor. With a full stack of plates in his mouth, Katzenwagen, with wide eyes, jumped to catch the 3 plates. First in his left paw, second on his right, and third smacked on his head without breaking. While mid-air, Katzenwagen let out a loud gasp as his eyes bugged out and his mouth dropped even further while inside the plates trembled mid-air. Werner carried an entire champagne bottle. What? About 3 or 4 times larger than his size, shook it very intensely, which caused the cork to tremble, and then set it on the rightmost row of 3 other champagne bottles with trembling corks. Werner marched to the rightmost of the bottles, looked at the direction of Katzenwagen, pulled his index finger far back, and then pointed it to the cat, yelling, "Fire!" The 4 corks shot out of the mouths of the bubbly, flowing champagne bottles like gunshots. They flew in a V formation with war airplane sounds. Katzenwagen trembled and ducked the first cork, flying in a kamikaze plane, bent his right paw. Wait, what? Katzenwagen trembled and ducked the first cork, flying in like a kamikaze plane. Bent his right paw with the plate dodging the second cork, bent his left paw, dodging the third, and leapt high to dodge the fourth, with his tongue sticking out from the bottom of the stack of plates. Katzenwagen made noisy la 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 sounds and wiggled his paw fingers at Werner. The kamikaze corks flew into 4 ceramic plates with flowers on the outer ring neatly placed on the wall, shattering them with a loud crash. Katzenwagen turned around and his eyes bugged out as he looked at the shattered plates in horror. "Katzenwagen!" a woman's voice yelled from another room. Smiling, Cuphead and Mugman gasped and widened their eyes. "Ooh!" Cuphead and Mugman looked at each other and with big grins, narrowed eyes. "Someone's in trouble." On his rocking chair, Elder Kettle snickered as he watched the boys. "Says the 2 troublesome cups," he thought. "Ooh, your boy did not turn on the commands." Thank you for the lurk, though, Raichu. Enjoy your book club. Werner ran across the kitchen counter, carrying a giant meat tenderizer with both hands, jumped over the ledge, held it over his head like a sword, and slammed it down with a cartoon pound sound onto the tail of Katzenwagen. "Ah!" Katzenwagen trembled in the air. The plates trampled out of his mouth. His uvula trembled like a very fast-swinging bell, and his arms and legs were spread out like a star as the shivers from his squished tail surged his entire body. Jeez. Cuphead and Mugman laughed while squeezing their eyes shut, hugging their stomachs, and rolling on the floor. The straws on their head wiggled and changed shape as they did. The plates Katsumagen was holding in his hands and mouth fell to the floor, shattering. The white-skinned woman owner, wearing a red skirt and white apron, marched in the room with a broomstick in hand and walked off-screen towards the right. What followed was a whack, likely from the broomstick, and the loud screech of a cat. Cuphead and Mugman closed one of their eyes as their bodies cringed to the sound of a cat in pain. The woman then walked to the left of the screen while dragging Katzenwagen's tail with her, and Katzenwagen just pouted and leaned his chin on his paw as he was dragged away. Meanwhile, Werner was hoisting up the German flag right to his mouse hole. Once it was flapping on the very top, Werner marched a few inches away from the pole, did a military about face, and saluted at the flag as the trumpets of the jazz song played. The screen then faded black, and then faded into the end title screen as the theme song of Werner and Katzenwagen played. Cuphead and Mugman made a round of applause towards the TV screen. Cuphead let out a couple of whistles while putting his middle and index fingers in his mouth, while Mugman shook his hand, shaking hands in the air. Yeah, bravo! The TV then showed a red curtain which closed and a spotlight shone on the center. A woman's voice sang in operatic soprano, "Oh!" and from the curtains came out Sally's stage play, with her umbrella behind her. She took an inhale from her long red cigarette holder and with a golden star on the end, and then blew out smoke. Don't miss my latest opera show. Watch Sally's stage play on the front row, starring me, Sally's stage play. She batted her eyes on the screen. Get tonight's tickets today. Whoa. It looks like Auntie Sally is a play tonight, Muggs pointed to the TV. What? Hold on. Sally's stage play is their aunt? Why do you call him Auntie Sally? Is that canon? Is that canon? That's not canon. Sally's stage play is Elder Kettle's. Is a kid of Elder Kettle. I'm assuming. Who's their grandfather, I think. And then this is their parents' sister. That's how ants work, I'm pretty sure. Cuphead stuck at his tongue. Sounds lame. Damn. Shitting on Sally's stage plays. Lame? Sally's stage play complained to the screen where Cuphead and Mugman were watching. Suddenly, her head emerged from the screen. Elder Kettle jolted on his rocking chair as he saw Sally's head materialize from the TV, while Cuphead and Mugman hugged each other and screamed in high-pitched girl voices. As soon as they noticed they were girls screaming, they laughed and pointed their fingers at each other. Sally's arms stretched over to Cuphead and she grabbed his head handle, and Cuphead panicked and flailed his arms, while Mugman attempted to hug his brother, but failed and instead fell forward while Cuphead ran on air. Sally's furious face towered over Cuphead's. How dare you insult the greatest? Change the channel, Cuphead yelled. With quick reflexes, Mugman grabbed the remote from the floor, pointed it at the TV, and pushed the button. Don't you know I'm the greatest? The TV went static in Sally's stage play, who was holding Cuphead's head handle, fizzled with the TV screen, and then disappeared as the TV changed channels. Cuphead landed sitting on the floor. Phew! Cuphead wiped his forehead with his right backhand and gave a thumbs up to Mugman. Nice save, buddy! Elder Kettle sighed in relief. Mugman chuckled, twirled the remote, and then blew on it as if it were a smoking gun. What would you do without me, pal? He smugged and raised an eyebrow to his brother. Cuphead snickered, smirked, and placed his fist on his hips. All right, smarty. Crunch! The sound from the TV made Cuphead and Mugman tremble on the air and then land sitting on the rug. Cuphead licked his lips with noisy slurps. What is the beautiful sound? He smiled as he stuck his tongue out. Mugman licked his lips with noisy slurps too. What? They heard a crunch? What was that beautiful sound? What? Beppy's head popped out of the TV screen and bumped his forehead to Cuphead. That beautiful sound, kids! Cuphead cowered and screamed in a very high-pitched girl voice, as he hugged his brother, who then, from a surprised face as he was hugged, snickered in reaction. Beppy cackled at like an evil clown. He retreated back inside the TV, standing on the carnival ground, with the Ferris wheel on the background behind him. "Is this the sound of my newest treat? Crunchies!" As he said crunchies, he pulled from behind him a striped paper bag labeled with the same name and a potato chip icon above it. Beppy pushed the crunchies bag to a close-up on the TV screen. He pulled out a potato chip from the paper bag, threw it into his mouth, and as he bit it, it let out a crunch. Meanwhile, hugging Cuphead and Mugman grinned as the pupils of their 4 eyes each animated into the shadow play of Beppy throwing a potato chip into their mouths, and the crunch text popping out as soon as he bit it. Brothers Cuphead and Mugman licked their lips in noisy slurps. Nobody's freaking out about them coming out of the TV at them. They're just over that. Sally being able to grab Cuphead, and Beppy coming out and putting his forehead. Whatever. I guess. Whatever. Sounds good. Want some? Beppy shook the bag in front of the screen. Then come on down to Beppy's Carnival Kerfuffle at Inkwell Aisle 2 and try it for yourself. Beppy stood on the side of the screen while he splayed his showing arm towards the carnival. The screen slid left, a picture of Beppy winking, and the text crunchies, the snack of the pack. That pack's a crunch, Beppy's voice said. Ooh. Cuphead squeezed his hug tighter due to the excitement, and Mugman just giggled and looked back at his brother with a big grin. Cuphead looked at Elder Kettle. Elder Kettle, can we please go? As he begged, he shook his brother like he was cuddling a teddy bear, and the latter was showing a big smile. On his rocking chair, Elder Kettle brought out his wallet and opened it. Why should I take you to a carnival? He teased. 'Cause we saved Inkwell Isle from the devil? Cuphead smirked. And we're being good boys doing our chores, Mugman said, still trapped in Cuphead's hug. After a chuckle, Elder Kettle stood up. Let's get going then! Yes! Cuphead and Mugman yelled as they raised their left and right fists respectively. Cuphead's left, Mugman's right. What? As he smiled, Cuphead then turned to his brother and pressed his nose against Mugman's bigger nose. We're gonna have so much fun! Right then, Mugman giggled and Cuphead narrowed his eyes in reaction. What? You scream like a girl. Mugman's grin stretched. Cuphead grinned, pressed his nose against Mugman's nose more, and narrowed his eyes more. You scream like a girl. Mugman giggled. You screamed twice. Cuphead grunted, closed his eyes, and pulled his head away from his brothers. Dang it. Mugman laughed with his eyes squeezed shut. While repeatedly tapping her foot and smoking her red cigarette holder, Sally Stageplay was waiting in front of the ticket booth at her theater. The theater had the marquee above her labeled Sally Stageplay Tonight. Different posters on the walls were set up featuring herself in different poses. One was doing a flirty, thick-lipped smooch in the air. Another was her standing on her tiptoes like a ballerina. Another was her standing above the base of a light post while holding out her umbrella and letting the rain pour on her glistening blonde hair. Another was herself in a wedding dress, and another was herself as an angel. Far ahead, in the night sky, there were giant flashes, waving slowly back and forth. Often they would darken due to the shadows of passing people blocking the light. People, then it loomed on her thoughts. She gasped. Gripping her umbrella, Sally Stageplay stomped her way to Inkwell Aisle 2, leaving the tuxedo-dressed husband and other backstage crew members peeking from the theater wondering where she was going. She arrived a few feet away from the carnival and heard screams of children accompanied by the rumbling roller coaster, the sound of a hammer being used to whack something, and the sound of a bell after, and the accordion playing circus music. The crowd at the entrance split up to reveal Cuphead and Mugman, digging their hands inside a red and white striped paper bag, then each pulling out a potato chip. Cuphead first, then Mugman took a good look at the chips and bit them in sync with a loud crunch sound. Cuphead pulled out a potato chip from the bag, leaned closer to his brother, and bit his crunchy potato chip, making Mugman shiver in grinning delight. Mugman then pushed his brother's giggling face away, dug through the red striped bag, and with his other hand, positioned his face closer to the Cuphead, and bit the crunchy chip, making Cuphead shiver with glee. Bah! Hidden behind them, Beppy popped out, making Cuphead and Mugman jolt away in shock from him, dropping the crunchies in the process. With his loopy reflexive arm, Beppy caught the base of the bag, Cuphead, with which Cuphead and Mugman reacted with a smile. Ta-da! Beppy shook his right jazz hand, while his other hand held the bag. Cuphead laughed while Mugman applauded. Sadly, Sally gasped and shifted her sights to another direction. Two donut-bodied children, one pink glazed with rainbow sprinklers, and the other plain chocolate glazed, shared a bag of crunchies, took a crunchy bite in sync, and then laughed together. The other children which were cutlery-bodied, spoons, forks, knives, apple-bodied, and jelly bean-bodied, were also doing the same, eating a bag of crunchies, and they each made crunchy sounds. Sally gasped her head as the sounds. Sally grasped her heads as the sounds of echoing crunches filled her head. From the crunch-filled nervous wreck, she scrunched her eyebrows. She stomped her right foot. Choke gripped her umbrella and stared at Beppy, who was laughing with Cuphead and Mugman, and at the very snacks that stole her audience. The next day, in the living room, Elder Kettle's house, the music of jazz, swings, trumpets were playing the intro of the In the Mood by Glenn Miller. From inside the small window, the boys could be seen dancing around the rug while Elder Kettle stood next to the radio, tapping his foot to the rhythm. As the music neared and the end of the pre-chorus, Cuphead and Mugman each held each other's hands and stood at the ready. And left and right and left and right and left and right and left, right. Elder Kettle tapped his foot and his cane onto the rhythm, and his cane tapped like a metronome. With big smiles, Cuphead and Mugman danced in a Lindy hop with foot patterns of left tap, right tap, left stomp, over and over to the cadence of the saxophone and trumpets playing on the radio. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and Elder Kettle kept tapping his foot and cane to the metronome rhythm. Suddenly, Cuphead started to pull and push Mugman's hands in a right, left, 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 and at the same time, he shook his butt to the same pattern over and over while saying, hoo-ha, 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 hoo. Mugman laughed with his bubbly voice. Cuphead, that's not boogie-hee-hee, that's booty-hee-hee. He started to snort and laugh. What? I can't help it. It feels so good, Cuphead giggled. Elder Kettle chuckled. Cuphead, we're still doing our Lindy Hop lesson. Mugman suddenly started to dance the way Cuphead was, too, pulling and pushing their hands alternatively and shaking his bottom left, and so on. Elder Kettle giggled. Oh, humbug. He then dropped his cane and wiggled his body as he hopped closer to the dancing Cuphead and Mugman. They laughed as they saw goofy Elder Kettle dancing towards them. They all joined in a circle and danced the same way, to the same choreography Cuphead invented. Booty left, right, and pushing, pulling their left and right hands on and on. This fanfiction is exhausting. I don't think I can continue on with this one. It's boring. I've kept waiting for it to get interesting, and it is not doing that. I fear I bored everybody out of this. You know what I mean? This is, damn, Lucario came by. And it's just excruciatingly long. Like, we're only through this much of it. We're barely through it. It's this long. That's crazy. Nah, there's no shot. There's no shot. I thought it was maybe going to start flying by. No. Some authors really like a slow burn. I mean, is this something we feel like we can see ourselves it developing into something we can care about? Or should we just move on to the next one? I think, because, like, there's no other one that's this long. Out of all the ones I've picked. I mean, I don't know what the... Yeah. All the ones I picked are super short. That one's just crazy. This one... No. Yeah, this one's pretty short, too. Not crazy long. Probably about as long as what we've read already from this one. What? What in the hell are we reading? We're getting into some Cuphead fan fiction. And I'm abandoning this one. This one's crazy. Look how long this one is. There's no way. What up, Nako? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, baby. What is up? What is up? We just learned about how some of these guys, how King Dice, Devil, Cuphead, and Mugman would treat us if we were their boyfriends. They really did. Dude, this one's insanely long. And it's so boring right now. Look, bro, I'm crunchy hopping. What is that? Yes, sir, I've been staying busy. Moved and got my big boy job. So I've been working, then sleeping. Proud of you. How's that been? How's that been? Big boy job. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to move on to this one here. One scary devil. Yeah, this is a nice size. We can deal with this. Brazy. Brazy. Hell is boring, some might say. Of late, the things that have been coming out about me is silly. Me losing my touch, oh please. I'm the devil, I'd never lose my touch. Then again, hell has been pretty boring of late. Not only that, no one seems to be coming to the casino anymore. I wonder why. I just wanted to play a game. I'll be seeing a lot of goofy things coming through the lab. First week, I seen a whole amputated baby foot passed onto me just in a bag. Hold on, I'm gonna need some clarification on what the fuck you do. But it's been good. Job pretty fun. I can't wait to maybe do something else already. Interesting. What is it you're currently doing, and then what is it you would like to do next? Back to my day, there must be something that could make my job easier, right? Definitely is just lacking. I can do whatever I want, and that gives me an idea. Oh, this is going to be easy. I'll just find a henchman. That way I get help with collecting souls, unlike my little henchman who is on vacation. Like a right-hand man or something. That would definitely make for less boring soul collecting. But it's been good, pretty fun. Do something else already. Run a lab test. You're on lab tests in a hospital, but want to work more on research studies. I see. Given a whole ass foot. I mean, it's not. Is it like a whole ass foot? It's like a whole ass baby foot. It's pretty small. I feel like a baby foot's only this big. That's wild. How'd they get the foot? Was it? I want to know more about this foot. I'll just throw this bit in the just chatting category. Should I put it in there? We could do that. Where's my little guy? Want to know what's up? Cut off. It looked very infected. Damn. Damn, they had to amputate a little baby foot. Probably yopped it in the operating room, LMAO. Of course they did. Right? Where else would they do it? Unless it, like, came off naturally. That's wild. That's wild. Honestly. Alright, so Devil wants to get a henchman so he can do more shit. He should not do that. They just be falling off. What are you talking about, dude? You never had your foot fall off? It's crazy. The question really falls on who. It is very likely Stickler would have a list of everyone on Inkwell Isle. Well, it's worth a shot or something. It would be at least give me a starting point. Speaking of Stickler. Excuse me, sir. I've noticed that we haven't gained any soul contacts in a while. Yes, I'm aware, Stickler. I'm working on it. I believe we just need a little help in here. In hell. And rather more accurately, the casino. And how do you intend to solve this, sir? Stickler, is it possible for you to bring me a list? I need the names of everyone on Inkwell Isles. It might be, sir. I'll see what I can do. I can't promise anything, sir. You might just have to find them on your own. I'll be back, sir. Perfect, Stickler. I hope to see results. I watched Stickler walk away while taking while talking about something. Dude, there's so many typos in this fucking one. It's being upsetting. He probably didn't agree entirely with my plan. However, it didn't matter. Well, I should be at least sitting in my casino. Besides, I left my nail file there. That's good. He's always filing his nails. I want to use it again. My nails aren't as pointy as I like them. It's nice that I don't have to go that far in the morning to get to the elevator. That takes me straight there. You can set it up. You can set it to go anywhere. So it really doesn't matter all that much. In the same way, it makes it pretty easy for me to travel rather than teleportation all the time. That annoying elevator music had to play. It annoys me. Not as much as some things do. The elevator dinged to let me know I had reached my destination. I stepped out of it into my casino. I must have forgotten to clean it earlier. It was an absolute tip. There was still cards on the floor and a few glasses on the bar. I'll sort it out later. Right now, I need to find that nail file. Last time I saw it, I was on my chair. I do hope no one moved it. They most likely won't have. I found it. It was still where I left it. I picked it up and sat back on my chair. Then I began filing my nails. Excuse me, sir. Stickler had managed to startle me slightly. I wouldn't let it show. Yes, Stickler? Sir, I got the list you wanted. I even highlighted some souls that might be useful. Sir, are you aware this place is a mess? No, Stickler, I didn't notice. I suddenly became blind. You are, sir? No, Stickler. I noticed. I just chose not to do anything about it right now. Oh, right. Well, you better start getting more souls soon. I will. Oh, and Stickler, get someone to tidy this place. No, sir. It is your job to keep this place looking nice and clean. Clean it. Fine. I will eventually. This is so fucking rough. Good, sir. I'll be back later. Well, my nails are perfectly pointy. I guess I'll clean this place, then henchman hunting time. I don't like doing this. I'll start with the cards on the floor. Shame, that looked a good hand. I could have won with that. I'll just put them back on the table in the pack they were originally, and then as for the glasses, they can wait. I've got souls and a henchman to find. I'm the devil. I've never worked a normal day in my life. I do what I want when I want. So forth, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, let's see. A train, really. Why, a train? What's that going to do? What would haunt me to death? It's a train with ghosts. So well, it's worth a try. I think ghosts could be useful though. They could get people's souls oh so easily by sneaking up on them. That seems good to me. I'll just take that old elevator. Is probably a better idea than teleporting. That way I can leave if things go badly. Well, a lot easier than normal. I got in it and told it exactly where it should go. I got out of and stated my presence. Oh, it's been a while, Inkwell Isles. Did you miss me? Oh fuck. No. I will not be hit by a train today, just no. I just ran off the track. I got off just as the Phantom Express went by. Ugh, elevators don't know how to work sometimes, huh? I'll have to get that sorted. Thank goodness it went back to hell in time. Oh, no, maybe Stickler is going to turn up. On another note, at least I can follow them. I'm the devil. I have my own power. It's just been a while. Let's just hope I'm not that rusty. Considering what I managed to do with Elevator, it's very likely. I really am not losing my touch. I'll just get it back. Easy, like taking candy from a baby. I followed the train. I had to. I needed to talk to them. I remembered how I could just sort of float that way that they can't hit me. Hello? Can I speak, you guys? You're the devil. You're the devil. Are you really thinking about dying today? Well, isn't that a way to talk to me? No, I wanted to ask you something. This won't get anywhere, will it? It's not like anyone would normally listen to me without convincing a little bit. I suppose a little brawl wouldn't hurt anyone. It's not like we keep our sustained damage. Well, not for that long. What? Well, I mean, it's not like we keep our sustained damage. Well, not for that long. I'm not talking to the devil about anything. You're talking right now. Fine. Would a little battle convince you to talk? Why, you think you can win? You'd find yourself joining our train. No, it's not a battle to the death. I just need to determine your skills. Yeah, a likely story. No, I'm not telling tales. For once, fine. Let's just get this over with, We are not aiming to kill. Just show me your abilities. I'm looking for what you can do and nothing more. Yeah, sure, because you're not the devil. Yes, and you are a ghost train, and your point? Let's just get on with this. Thing is, fighting just gets boring. Torture, the constant screaming, it's a lot like fights. Only they can't get away. That, and you just don't end up in as much danger as you normally would. Besides, I'm sure me not trying that much is just going to cause me some pain. So let's just aim for knocking them out. Oh my god, this is rough. This is rough. Imagine that existed. I think I'd maybe like them. Wait, I missed something. Great, just what I wanted, to have to fight a train. Is this really what it's going to take for someone to work with me? What I'd do for a willing person to give up their soul to me? Imagine that existed. I think I'd maybe like them. I'm kidding. What? Throwing eyes at me, actually fitting. How actually fitting? Throwing eyes at me. Okay, because that's what the guy does. He throws his eyes, right? Throwing eyes at me. How actually fitting. Should I be scared? No, it's not bad at all. I don't get scared of something like that. It's solvable, so what's the point? You get hurt, so what? It's a temporary thing. It ends, it heals. I zapped the eyes out of the air. I can't have them hitting me. It would mess up me and my nails. This is just boring. Seriously, who needs a hand cart when you can float? That's what he's on, is like the hand cart. Sure, someone would, but me? Absolutely not. I must do it in style, as I don't like to be that simple. Eventually the train started to get bored. My lack of playing along made it clear. I don't really think this is the one who I want working with me. It just seems boring. Besides, how's a train going to go out and get souls? Ugh, I didn't think of that earlier. You know what? I'm bored. Have a good day. You're not going to try and take my soul? I guess the rumors are true. No, you are just boring. Therefore, not worth my time. I float off. Honestly, not going to a henchman. As soon as I floated back to the other side of the track near where the casino is, Stickler was standing there. Ugh. Hello, sir. How's your hunt going? I wanted to ask about collecting souls. Are you going to get any more soon, sir? Yes, Stickler, I will in due time. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get help. Ugh, it's like watching paint dry out here. Well, the first one is, I'm really going to not have fun with this. Oh well, I'm sure the rest of Inkwell Isle might have a few souls I can take along the way. I'll take it. The first one wasn't your liking? Yes, it wasn't. You need to finish sorting out the casino, sir. Ugh, fine, let's just go, Stickler. Of course I have to do it myself. If my other little henchman wasn't on vacation, I'd get him to do it. Besides, he doesn't help with soul collection anyways. I need someone up there to help here and out there. Cleaning up isn't my thing. Well, I guess it is until a farther notice. Let's just hope the next soul isn't as annoying. I'll look at the list. Sally stage play. So are they just going to go through and fight each one? Is that what's happening? Alright. Here's something I've been looking forward to. This track here is something I'd be looking forward to. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's on it. King Dice, listener, bath date. We're going on a bath date with King Dice. And I'm pumped. I'm thrilled about it. I couldn't be more excited. You know? Couldn't possibly be more excited. Can you kind of see through me? What the What the heck? Bro, I'm for real gonna find these fucking dolls. What are we talking about? What dolls? What dolls? What are we talking about? Alright, let's enjoy this.
Oh, hello, darling. You look really beautiful. I've been waiting for you all day since I worked at the casino. The
He's
boss
talking to us.
really understands that I got plans for you, so he lets me go. I gotta say, you have a really beautiful outfit, but that's not
Thank
what
you.
we're doing. I have a beautiful path for us to relax and talk about things.
Oh. Oh?
Oh my, you're blushing.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
So cute.
No.
Let's see what I can do with your clothes.
With my what?
Wow. You look so beautiful without your clothes. Let me help you get in the tub.
You let me in the tub.
Isn't it warm?
Wow, this is warm.
I'm coming in.
No, don't. Okay.
Does it feel good? I'm glad you like it.
It's a little hot. It's a little hot.
You know, being here with you is amazing.
I mean,
Feels like yesterday when we first met.
it's not.
When you came to the casino, I can't help falling in love with you. You're so beautiful than any other woman that came to the casino.
Damn.
I love your looks, your personality, your voice.
Thank you. It's.
Your voice sounds like an angel.
Stop. I know.
The
I know.
boss may have pushed me around, but it doesn't stop me from loving you. I can't stop thinking about you. You've been in my dreams every night, even my thoughts.
Every night?
You're the light of my life.
Stop it. Stop it. Pass the soap, please. Oh, he's kissing me? Is he kissing me?
Wow, you turned completely red. It's such a suitable color for you. I love you, my sweet cat.
Yo! Yo!
So, what do we do now? You're the one who freaking brought me here, you idiot. Okay. Jeez Louise, chill your grill, Benz. And don't call me Benji, for God's sake. Hey! God! The hell? Okay, both of you need to shut up, because I'm going to get some food with Boris, so you two better be friends by the time you get back, okay? Okay.
God tier voice hiding. What up, Blue? What up,
Hey,
Phoenix? How are you?
Hi. I'm never gonna be friends with someone like you. I'm never gonna be friends with an idiot like you. Dipshit. What? You're such a kid. Oh my god, I can't believe you don't.
How about you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Oh my god, shut up. Hey. Very cute, right? Oh, shut up.
Yeah, we're back. It's been a while
Are you
since
serious?
I've streamed.
Yes, I'm serious. Oh. Okay. Well, too bad for you. You're not cute. Rude. I should deserve
Bro, I
something back.
can't. I can't. This last one, this King Dice with the listener in the bath, it's so fucking good. That was incredible. Oh my god. I want more of that. I want more of this. Do they have more? Oh my god, we can get into the sauna with King Dice. We can do. He's gonna propose. We have a tickle fight with King Dice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Move over to YouTube. If Twitch is dying on you, we're streaming also on YouTube. Head on over to YouTube. Bro. All right, so we just listened to the bath one, banger. Now let's listen to King Dice comfort us.
Hello, doll. I just got back from... Oh my gosh. Doll, what's wrong?
It's nothing.
Please tell King Dice what's troubling you.
It's nothing.
You just have a bad day?
Yeah.
You poor thing.
It's okay. It's not. It's not your problem. It's just. It's okay. It's not even.
It's okay.
No,
I'm here.
thanks.
There's no need to cry.
Okay.
I hate to see you sad and miserable. I always enjoyed your beautiful smile and joy. You're so special to me. Did I ever tell you how much I love you?
Maybe.
Because I loved you from the bottom of my heart.
The bottom, all the
Seeing
way.
you sad really hurts me.
Oh, sorry.
Can I see your smile? That's it. That's what I was looking for.
This is it.
When you ever need me, please let me know, and I will be here.
Okay.
Do you want to play a game with me?
Yeah, I want to play a game.
Alright, follow me.
Okay.
Oh, hello, darling.
Oh, that was fucking crazy. That was fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Alright, we got King Dice sings to me and comforts me? Let's go. Let's go.
Hello, darling. I'm glad to see you. Darling?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Darling, what's one? Can you say something? Oh!
Did I hit
Can you
him?
tell me what's wrong? I see. You just have a bad day at work today. Oh, darling. I'm so sorry.
Sing to me.
Can I sing
Sing
a song
to
to
me.
you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'll help me.
Okay.
I crave death. Yo. Where are bro's parents? It's so quiet. This is so scary. God, tears singing, no lie.
Good night, my darling.
Oh, stop it! The good night, my darling. No. No. Alright, here, let's have a little tickle fight.
This is gonna be so good. I bet she won't see that coming. Surprise, darling!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Aw, you want me to stop?
Yes!
I'm just getting started.
No! Please!
Where's your tickle spot?
No!
There it is!
No, please! Help! Help!
Squirming, darling!
Help! Help!
Whoa!
Help!
Oh, darling. If you want to get on top of me, you could have just asked.
No! No, don't!
Darling, what are you? No, please stop!
Yeah, you deserve it. Yeah, you got it. You deserve it.
I'm ticklish.
This is what you get! This is what you get!
Cut it out!
No! No! This is what you get!
I guess that's what I get for tickling you. Don't look at me like that. You have a really cute laugh. Your face is red again. I can't help it. You're just too cute to handle. Come on, let's go. We don't want to get the boss waiting.
The boss waiting? What are you talking about?
Hello?
What are you talking about? Who's the boss? What are you talking about? Is that a boy or girl? I can't tell either. I can't tell either. My assumption is boy. They're playing King Dice. King Dice is a man. I'm pretty sure canonically. All right, here we go. I think they're gonna propose. I think we've gotten to this point in our relationship.
Everything's all set in accordance to plan. Oh, hello, darling.
Hey, what's up?
You came pretty early.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come,
The
sit
bus.
down.
Okay.
I planned this all night and day for us,
Plan what?
but this is amazing. The music playing and the table, I love it.
Yeah.
So how's your day?
It was fine.
Good?
Yeah, it was good.
My day is pretty great too,
Yeah.
despite my boss trying to push me around.
Bosses. What are you gonna do?
You can do this, Dice. Just propose to her, and I hope she said yes.
Bro, I'm right here.
Darling,
Yeah?
I got a surprise for you.
Yeah?
So, we've been together for a long time, right?
Yeah?
Since you came to the casino,
That's
I
right.
became really interested in you.
I know.
I may be a busy man, but we're still together. It's about time I ask you this question. Will you marry me and become my queen?
No.
I take that as a yes.
Oh shit. I jumped his bones. Fucking tonguing him good. Ah, jeez.
I love you.
Ah, fuck. We're gonna marry King Dice now. Yo. Yo. Yo, this next one is period comfort. There's no way this is gonna be King Dice comforting me while I'm on my period, right? Means something else, right?
Darling, where are you? You're supposed to be. Oh my gosh. What happened? Did somebody hurt you?
No, it's just my period.
Period?
Yeah.
You can't come out because your period started?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, darling.
You should probably go get that.
Excuse me for a moment.
Yeah, no problem. Please take
Hello?
it much time.
Not right now, boss. I've got a bit of a situation with one of the workers now. Contracts are on my desk. Grab them if you can. That's my boss. You know, the devil. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it later.
Okay.
Clean yourself while I get some pads. One of the workers kept it somewhere. Now what's wrong?
He's a
You
cl-
want bang too?
Yeah.
Doll.
I'm
It's gonna be
fucking done.
okay. I'll be back, okay?
Yeah, no big.
Alright, got them.
Oh, thank
Put them
you.
on while I'll wait. Don't worry, I won't peek.
Thank you for not peeking.
Got the pad on? Good. Come up to bed with me. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Just listen to my voice.
Stop it.
Relax.
Stop it.
How long you gonna have this?
How long are you gonna have this? A week?
Alright.
Yeah, it's a
As
week.
long as you're here, you can come up to me anytime you want to.
Thank
I'm
you.
with you all the way, no matter what happens.
Bless your heart. Please
That's it.
stop kissing me.
Fall asleep. I'll tell the boss that you'll be done working for today.
Oh, thank you.
Good night, darling.
Good night. That was horrendous. That was horrendous. Alright, we got 2 left. We're gonna get into the sauna with King Dice. This is a gold mine that we found. I'm in love with this, by the way. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Samsgal shouts out.
Darling, good to see you again.
Good to
Have
see
a
you.
seat,
Hey.
doll. So how's your day been? Watching over those brats, huh?
Yeah, it's been
Must have
fine.
been stressful for you.
Not a big
My
deal.
day? It's good.
Yeah.
Busy at the casino. And the boss is yapping about the soul contracts.
Ah, that boss. Yaps away,
Yes.
doesn't he?
How am I doing in the sauna?
Yeah, how are you doing in
I
the sauna?
came here for some relaxation and tried to relieve any stress from today.
That's why I'm in here too.
I guess you came here to do the same thing. That's good, because
Yeah.
I love having company like you.
What?
You turn completely red.
Yeah, it's hot in
Not
here. It's a
just brown, it's
sauna.
your skin.
It's a sauna.
So, got any plans?
I couldn't hear you over
No
that.
plans for Valentine's Day. I'm
Ooh.
off on that day.
Nice. You got off Valentine's Day. That's crazy.
You really want to go out with me?
Yeah, I
Great.
can't wait.
I guess I'd have to make a reservation for one of the restaurants in Inkwell Aisle 3.
Yeah, aisle 3 would be
I know,
great.
but I had a lot of money from the casino. Amazing. Mr. Wheezy, what do you want? Again? Excuse me for a moment, darling. I had to talk to the boss before he gets any angrier.
No, of course. Do what you gotta do. I'm
Don't
gonna be
worry.
in...
I'll be back.
No, it's no rush. It's
Just
really...
get yourself dressed and go to my room. I'll meet you once the meeting's over.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
Darling.
I guess. Why were you yelling 5 minutes ago? I think Dev got a clip from it. If you want to take a look at it. We have one more to listen to. King Dice Vampire listener? I don't know what this is gonna be about. This is 2 years apart from his other stuff. This is 2 years apart. So we've got. So his original stuff was like 5 years ago. That was the King Dice bath date. Then the Comforting You. All of this was 5 years until we got to the period comfort. He took a year off and then came back and was like, "Hey, we were missing a period comfort audio section." So we had that and the sauna. So we did the period comfort and the sauna. Then he took 2 years off after that to come and bring us this one, which is King Dice X Vampire Listener. I couldn't be more thrilled.
Hello, darling.
Hey, what's up, babe?
Why are you sitting here so glum? Oh, so you just came by to check this place out.
Yeah.
How interesting.
Why is it interesting?
Darling, are you drinking blood? You're
Yeah.
a vampire?
You didn't know this about me?
I thought you were just a normal human girl.
No, I'm Vampire
We
Girl.
never got any vampires at the casino.
Yeah, no, I was.
It appears that you were the first one. I
Yeah.
must say, you look beautiful.
Hey, stop
Your
it,
eyes are red as a pair of rubies.
babe.
The skin is nice and pale in a
Stop
good
it.
way. Your hair is nice and soft.
Oh yeah,
What is your secret?
blood.
I see. It looks beautiful on you.
Thank you. Thank
If
you.
you're free, maybe you and I can go out on a date. So you don't eat any normal food but blood. Alright,
Yeah,
good
just
to know.
blood only.
I'll
Blood
find
only.
something for you.
Blood. That's it.
I'm coming! Gotta go, darling.
Oh,
I'll
thanks.
see you soon. My beautiful vampire.
Hey, thank you. Yeah. Mwah.
Darling, good to see
So-
you again.
I want to know
That
what
was
happened to Sansgal. It's been 2 years. We haven't had an update on the vampire. That was a huge twist. He took 2 years off to come up with that twist, put it out there, and then gave us no follow-up. That's insane. That's insane. Wow. Can I please recommend Rengoku period comfort? What? Yeah, send a link, I guess. What? I don't know. No, like a minute before that clip, you yelled help or something a bunch. It's right in there, yeah. It's like right before that. It was in the tickle fight scene. I was getting tickled. What are you asking me?
Which one do you want? You didn't answer my text message.
I didn't see your text message. What is it? You're showing me 2 different pastas?
Yeah.
One's a little... You didn't text me.
Yes, I did.
Oh, Lil wants pasta for dinner. Is there a pasta you want? There's never a pasta I want. What are you putting on these pastas? What are you putting on these? What are we thinking?
I got ground turkey, and then I got a vodka sauce.
Oh, vodka sauce would be fire. With the ground turkey?
Yeah.
Okay. 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 I like this one.
Rigatoni.
Yeah, let's do a little rigatoni with
I
the
got the
vodka.
Hearts of Palm Mountain was gluten-free. I didn't know if you wanted to go gluten-free.
Ooh. This is made with hearts of palm?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with this one. That one sounds nice.
Hearts of Palm.
But this one seems like... Rigatoni seems so nice with a vodka sauce, though.
Yeah.
I'm down for either. I don't care. Whichever one you guys
I'll
want.
make both, and we'll just have a...
I'm also not super hungry.
Okay, so then should I just save the Hearts of Palm for another day?
Yeah. Yeah, that would work. Alright, hold on. Let's see what this is all about. This is what we were dealing with here. Oh, no. Alright, here, let's have a little tickle fight. Alright, Fancy here. This is what happened.
I bet she won't see that coming.
Oh, wait, is he rewinding?
Surprise, darling!
Ah! 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 He's rewinding. Alright, let me take a look at this, what do we got here? Dev. Dirty Devilini. Oh my god. Alright, let's take a gander here. Rengoku period comfort Demon Slayer character audio. Yo, what up, Dorian? What's good, baby? What's good, baby? LB for real said, I'm cringe, but I'm free. Wait, what? Wait, when did I say this? What are you talking about? What? What? Alright, what is this?
Ah, there you are. Just like she said.
I'm right here.
Oh, did I startle you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Forgive me. That was not my intention.
Oh,
As you can see, my intention was to give you...
I don't know that meme. Yeah, I'm cringe, but I'm free.
These.
Those?
Sweet potatoes. Roasted with cinnamon. And tea. Boiled with cinnamon.
Oh, thank you. That's delightful.
I
Wow.
must credit Shinobu for the idea. Very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Her skill in medicine is unmatched.
She's great. She is. She really is. Yeah. Thank you.
When I arrived this morning and noticed you were not training, I consulted her immediately.
Oh, it is.
I
Oh,
know
wow.
you to
Here
be
you go.
diligent, so I was worried for your health. When she explained that the cycle of your body is taking an especially heavy toll on you
Looks like
today,
that should be good, yeah.
She suggested that a meal made with cinnamon could be helpful to you.
My body is taking a toll on
Cinnamon
me,
is
yeah.
apparently excellent for treating inflammation.
No, I'm getting perioded by my
Naturally,
body.
I got to work right away. Of course. It is my duty to see that you are well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
My knowledge of medicine may be limited, but I do know that a hot meal and a full belly warm the spirits.
They
And
do.
The cinnamon seemed appropriate. Full of fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like you.
Damn. Thank you.
Even more fire than usual, my little flame. I can feel your fever from here. Don't concern
You
yourself
couldn't
with
handle
trying
the
to eat until
current?
you're ready. If the food grows cold, I'll warm it up for you again.
Oh, thanks.
In the meantime, try to rest.
It's
I
on.
can tell you are fighting to return to your obligations.
Yeah, got
and
to.
I commend you for that strength of will.
I got to get back to
It's
it.
a testament to your character.
Right, back on the horse, you know? That's what they say.
But even the hottest fires must sometimes smolder.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Since your pain has not been caused by an injury, I find it difficult to advise you.
Sure.
It's
Sure.
not often that I find myself faced with obstacles that can't be overcome with training.
Right. This is a little different.
Fortunately, this isn't one of them.
Oh, you got something for me. I'm
I
gonna
can
have
warm my hands and lay them wherever you need the most relief. I may not be able to eliminate your discomfort, but it would be my honor to help soothe it.
chill, brother. Just get me a heating
Would you
pad.
like to try?
Now, what? Heating pad.
All right. One moment.
Now, just the heating pad is nice. Just the heating pad is fine. I don't need your hands on me. Oh, that is kind of nice.
There.
1912. Just give me a hot rod.
Of course.
Thank you. Wow.
I was going to ask you whether that was any better, or if I should adjust the temperature. But the look on your face leaves me without any question. You have brought great joy to my life. I am inexpressibly happy to be of service anytime that I am able to offer you even a fraction of that satisfaction. Well, yes, without a doubt. You've made me proud more times than I could possibly list.
Good. I just asked him if I made him
There is
proud.
so much about
The
you that I
fuck?
admire. And not just on missions, but here and now, as you lie beneath my hands.
I can't.
Ah, I see that look of consternation. But I am telling you the truth.
I genuinely don't know what that word means.
It is not just rote skill.
Oh, like of concern? Like a
look.
look of concern? Consternation?
To be a
Interesting.
true protector of the innocent. It takes much more than that.
Of course. Is he lecturing me while I'm on my period? And he's
But how
convinced
many
me
of us
to let
build
him
perseverance with the same result?
touch me? Fucking creep.
I think you are remarkable.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from
To
you.
honor your body with training and to honor it with well-deserved rest.
Yeah. No, that's what I do. Yeah.
As wise and patient as you are efficient and tenacious.
But you're getting emotional. Calm down.
And though it has little to do with your true nature, except perhaps to emphasize your humility,
It's just your period. No, this guy's being
I
entitled.
can't resist telling you how beautiful I find you to be.
Wait, listen, he's in a power, but he's holding me down with his warm hands.
I mean right now. You needn't worry yourself over how you appear. I've seen you under all manner of conditions and found you beautiful every time.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. I wasn't worried about how I appeared until you said that. Until you said that, I wasn't even worried about it.
If you were not beautiful, then how else could you ignite my heart with a single look? Each
Bro.
time I catch sight of your face.
I'm happy I ignite
You
your
even have a chance to speak.
heart.
That is a fine blush on your cheeks. Given that your fever is no worse, I can only assume that I'm the one responsible.
Dude, you're literally heating up my body with
Well,
your hands, dude.
That is a responsibility I gladly accept.
I'm not. I'm not. I don't want you. I'm kind of. I'm
Does
done.
my soul well to see you're feeling a little better.
I'm doing. I'm feeling great actually. Yeah. I'm actually feeling a lot better. I can
If
just
your
get up.
pain has eased enough,
Yes,
I have
it has.
another idea you might like to try.
No, I think I'm okay actually. I'm just gonna go take a sleep.
As you are well aware, this warmth need not be limited only to my hands. I could lie down with you for a while. Resting
My
against
guy,
me may help
bro.
you relax even more.
Yo, listen.
Would that disturb your repose too much?
Yeah, it would disturb my repose actually, just enough.
Wonderful. No need to move. There's plenty of room. I'll take care not to jostle you. There. I'll wrap my arms around you like this.
It's just your hormones. I don't like
That
it.
should help keep you cozy enough. Is this all right, little flame?
Little flame, bro. You calling me little flame now?
Good. I would be ashamed to discover that my effort to comfort you had backfired. I don't usually see the value in second-guessing oneself in the moment. Time passes too quickly to allow for indecisiveness.
You should think a little bit. You should double check your
But
actions.
Where you are concerned, it is admittedly a weakness of mine that I am sometimes anxious about my choices.
That's okay. That's okay.
Though
think that's
I am sworn to
safe.
many honorable duties, you are my highest priority.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm
Never
gonna.
forgive myself for making a decision that failed to relieve your suffering. Is that so surprising?
Yeah.
I must do a better job of telling you more often, then.
You could do that. That's fine.
You are absolutely my highest priority.
That seems crazy to me. That seems crazy to me.
That's why I am here.
Don't you have other stuff to do? Like
Although
slaying
there are
demons?
others in the mansion far better equipped in the arts of healing. I could not bear
Let
to leave
me-
your welfare solely in others' hands.
Let me be healed by the people that are far better to be
Contributing
healing.
to your recovery, however little I may be able to do so, is of utmost importance.
But you're
Everything
keeping.
else is secondary to your well-being.
Let me get healed from the better healers. Yeah?
I would have it no other way. An astute point.
Let me get healed by the
A
healers?
lurking demon would be more urgent.
Thank-
I confess I would have to take my leave. But it is a ray of light on my good fortune that every vile demon I slay protects everyone, including the ones I love most.
Exactly. I'm there. I'm in that. So go
Especially.
slay those demons. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think it's
It
lost
may
on
be
me.
time for me to take my leave regardless.
Yeah.
You're clearly exhausted.
I'm just beat. Oh man, I'm dog tired. Really.
If you are not able to sleep, then I will certainly not risk waking you with my presence.
Thank you. Thank you so much for understanding. You know, I'm beat.
I have
I'm
already
beat.
been a little selfish with my attention. As much as I wanted to help soothe your discomfort, it's also true that I desire nothing more in the world than to embrace you.
I see. There it is. There's your real
But
intention.
I know you need rest.
Here, thank you.
Put your heart at ease.
I will.
I will return soon to check after you.
Well, no need. I'm just gonna be sleeping. Cause boy, this just
Thank you for
shredding of
allowing
my
me the
insides is
privilege of caring for you,
troubling me.
however briefly.
Yeah. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. It really wasn't up to
I
me.
hope that when we see each other next, you are feeling well again.
Yeah. Give me a week. So see ya.
But if not, then rest assured that I will do everything in my power to ensure you have everything you need. No favor is too small to ask.
Thank you. Go ahead and get out of here. I gotta go to sleep. It reminded me of a few
Don't
people
forget
with that
your
look.
sweet potatoes.
Look. No, thanks.
Nothing
For
else.
the...
Something tasty is sure to rekindle your spirits.
yes, the cinnamony sweet potatoes. Got it.
Oh,
Got it.
and one last thing before I go.
Yeah.
Take my Haori.
Your
to
what?
Keep you warm.
Oh my God! Thank you. Wow. This is what you should have offered me the first time,
Cloth itself
rather
is
than
not
your
giving you the
hands.
warmth you need. Then remember how much I care for you.
Dude,
How you are the brightest spark in my
this
soul.
guy is
Drive me
scary,
onward.
dude.
That should warm up your lovely cheeks, at least.
Yo, did he kiss me? Hey!
Until we meet again, I will be thinking of you.
He's about to execute you.
Rest well.
Thank you. Boy, oh boy, that was rough. That was horrendous, to say the least, really. Rengoku does not sip respect juice. He chugs it down, slams the cup on the table, and yells, "Tasty." I love him so much. The man, like pressured me into letting him use his hot hands to warm up whatever spot he was warming to help my period cramps, I'm pretty sure. And then he pressures me into letting him warm up the bed. Bro, I love Rengoku. You're just being emotional. Just emotional, Abby. Bro. What are these comments? Sweet potatoes boiled with cinnamon and tea. With cinnamon? I love him so much. My period just ended, but for you, I'll pretend I still have it. What is going on, dude? What is going on? Sitting on the bathroom floor, dying from cramps. Uploads audio. Me. Okay, I'm good now. What? I just love how this Ori is just a comfort blanket for us now. It's adorable. I love your guys' audios so much. They're amazing. What is happening? Rengoku is a living heating pad. Not only is he a living heating pad, he's also a food provider. Comfortable 100%, wholesome as fuck, great conversation, and all around precious. I love this wholesome man and how amazing this audio is. Bro! They pretend they still have it for free all the time. What is this? What is this? I love that this is still gender neutral, even when it's about periods that are considering a female thing. More period comforts should be more like this. I mean, I guess that's nice. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna be listening to this for a while. Should I make a period comfort audio? Should I make a period comfort audio? This gets views. This gets views. Imagine an LB period comfort audio. Dude. Bro, get pretty on it too. He can lay the beat in the back. He's got his rear Yaz. That would be fucking hilarious. I didn't even know this was like a thing. This is like a common like type of video. I had no idea that this was a thing. Your big come up. What is this stuff? Dude, period comfort is a whole genre of audios, I guess. I'm gonna start making them, and then I'm gonna appeal to an older female audience of menopause comfort audios. We'll just have a whole thing. Blue ball comfort audios. We'll get it all out there. Everybody can have some type of comfort audio. That's wild. That's wild. Oh my god. Where are we? I think we are, oh, this can be quieter. We are, getting back into... I don't want this playlist. That one's a little too long for what I'm feeling. This one's super short. I don't know what the deal is with this one. Alright, this one's the Gorgon's Tears. Author's note, I haven't really updated my Half-Life 3 fanfic in a while. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Tears streamed down Calla Maria's cheeks as she looked down at what used to be a young traveler. She picked up the stone statue and held it to her chest, having turned them to stone by accident. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She repeated those words as she cried more. The young man looked to be around 17 to 19 years old, and Calla had incidentally cut their life short due to her Medusa-like powers. She had no control over it. Look into her eyes and poof, you're stone. She hated that about herself. Not just hated, she loathed it. The giant Gorgons wept quietly as she regretted everything. Why? I never wanted this. Why do I have to be a godforsaken Gorgon? She always had lived a lonely life. Always secluded in a cave, unable to interact with anyone. It broke her, until a gravelly voice spoke. Well, hello there. His voice was intimidating. Calla looked and saw it was the devil himself. She gasped and quickly looked away out of fear. Now, no need to be afraid, dearie. I've noticed your little issue, and I thought I could help, the devil said. Help? How can you help me? Anybody who looks into my eyes turns to stone. There's no helping me. Ah, that's where you're wrong, the devil smirked as he pulled out a contract. Whatever you wish, as long as you sign this contract, your wish will be granted. You seem to be lonely, Ms. Maria. Perhaps this contract might be your saving grace.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What? Yeah. What?
IDK, what kind of LB episode this is, but ill supported. Pop that pussy.
Appreciate it. What the fuck? Thank you, Dorian. What is good, baby? 5 months. Currently at 4 month streak. Thank you, man. Where was this? Pulled out a contract. Whatever you wish. As long as you sign this contract, your wish will be granted. You seem to be lonely, Miss Maria. Perhaps this contract might be your saving grace to a better life. Do we have a deal? Calla looked over and bit her lip. She pondered if she could trust him. She sighed and accepted his offer out of desperation. Little did she know, it would be her biggest mistake. Wow. Ah, okay. And that's the end. They wanted to make a backstory for Calla Maria, at least what I think happened before she made a deal with the devil. Because now she can control when she turns people to stone. That's why she's able to, like, control it. Can you make $84 of Taco Bell? $42 of Taco Bell, and now I feel like I'm going to die. Comfort videos. I absolutely can. That's fantastic. I might just start making comfort videos and have just for random shit. I fucking love this idea. It's not going to take much. I can just improvise it all. And I think that's fucking great. I think it's fucking great. Beautiful. We're in it. Oh my god. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, I think this is our first one that's marked NSFW. How long is this one? And LB didn't stream comfort vid that you can pull up. That's a good one. I can do that one. I'm all sweaty, babe.
Why are you sick?
Hey, no big deal. And LB didn't stream comfort vid. That'd be fucking good. Make it 3 hours long. Make a 3 hour long comfort. Just watch a VOD. At that point. We have a whole VODs channel. You can go back and watch every VOD since February. There's I looked it up. I looked it up today. I looked up the numbers. There's 122 hours of LB content you can just go watch on the VOD channel and just have it playing for weeks. Not weeks, probably. Maybe a week, if that. What's 122 divided by 4? 24. 5 days. You could have a whole business week playing constantly. I want to watch the awkward video religiously, though. You want to watch the... Wait, what? Where's the local Chinese buffet has a $5.99 lunch special, but a school bus stopped near the entrance to the plaza, so you showed up at 101 and couldn't get the deal, so you had to pay full price comfort video. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, you know what happened to me? When I used to work at a spot that where I was like selling TVs and stuff, there was a Chinese spot that's like right. I think it might still be there. There's a Chinese spot that's like right down the way, and they had the similar thing, like a lunch special that went until 1 o'clock or something like that. And it happened so many times where I was about to walk over there to get that lunch special, but a customer would come in right as I'm leaving and talk to me for exactly the amount of time it took to delay me long enough to where I ran through the parking lot and down like this little strip mall, and I didn't get there in time. Infuriating. Rather watch a 3-hour apology for not streaming that I've seen before than some banger LB content I missed. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Maybe I could probably work on just a long ass apology video that we can have up. Cheap Chinese food is bomb. It tastes better, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. This one's a little long. What's this guy up to? Oh, this wanna be yours. Damn, this one's long too. These NSFW ones are really long. 3 hours where I call it. Do I call it an apology video? But it's just me gaslighting the viewers into thinking that it's their fault the whole time? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, just almost apologize, but cut yourself off for 3 hours. That's such a crazy video. I have to dedicate 3 hours of off-stream time to do it. You know, that might be perfect for one of those days where I just like I'm not feeling like streaming. But a lot of times when I take those days, I'm just sitting in front of my computer, just like staring into space and nothingness for at least an hour. I'm sorry you guys took it that way. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for you guys. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, headset did come off. Sorry. I'm sorry. Autistic people like me will think it's a genius video. Didn't scream anyway. It should work. Nah, let me test it. I think it's... Will it work? Oh. It works. Jesus Christ. It works. Good lord. Good lord. Oh, the old switcheroo. I'm all out of water. Got your ass. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. I'm down for a little NSFW fanfic here. Let's see how far we get through this. This is what'd they say? If you like the story, you can leave a comment. Blah blah blah. Pairing Mr. Wheezy, female, reader, mangosteen. Rating R18, SFW, light BDSM, double penetration, praising / sweet talking, and size difference, size kinks. Let's get it. It was a night like every other night. The air was contaminated by smoke, murmurs, and sin. And you were swimming through the sea made of damnation without thinking about the consequences. You lost your faith so long ago you were searching for some redemption in this damned place of evil, and it tasted so good. You were a young woman who could have the world at her feet instead of spending all her nights in a place like this, but it was your home, and here nobody judged your mistakes. Your errors did not define you, and you were seen just like a person who wanted to have fun. Here, there were no hypocrisy, morality, or inhibition. You could be yourself, showing your dark and wild side to everyone, and even they would have showed to you their hidden sides. The worst and the best, it didn't matter. Even if the wrong tasted so good to you, it was like a liberation. Bro, my mom heard this. This was the paradise every sinner asked for and craved. The sweet temptation of decadence. After all, it was still the devil's casino, and no saints, moralists, or candid hearts were welcomed here. And even if you appeared as a respectable woman, your soul hid depraved thoughts and desires. It was essential to have fun until the end, before you would pay for it, or maybe not. In this world, nobody was innocent and pure, so you might imagine that heaven was a desert place full of void and desolation. You were playing pool with your old friends, two weird monsters you found stimulating in so many senses, Mr. Wheezy and Mangosteen. They were not exactly your old friends, since you knew them for some months, but there was a sort of feeling between the three of you, and you felt comfortable with them, even if so many persons would have defined these two subjects dangerous or horrific, since they had the features of a cigar and a pool's ball. This detail made you so curious and attracted by them, even they found you interesting. They have not shared yet those particular emotions they had towards you, but since you were not stupid, you could understand the nature of their desires from the way they observed you and the tone they used when they spoke with you. Theirs were desires of lust and deprivation. Not that you could expect something holy and candid from two sinners like these. Yo, this is getting... I love it. I'm in. I'm about to cast this to the living room TV and act like I didn't know. Absolutely. Do it, and we'll ham it up. Let's get it. Maybe this night was the right night to satisfy some of those unexpressed desires, since all of this tension did not help anybody to get rid of the passion that burned in you. This game was going well, and you have still pocketed some balls, and you became an expert of pool. But you played just for fun and not for money. Even your friends were impressed by your mastery, and not only by it. Actually, they were daydreaming about your body. The way you moved your sinuous hips and butt made their skin and guts shiver. Hold on, I'm going to read that again, just so it sinks in. They were daydreaming about your body. The way you moved your sinuous hips and butt made their skin and guts shiver. They were warmed by the electricity your presence sent to them. Oh, I gotta shut my door. Chill. They were warmed by the electricity your presence sent to them, and they could smell the sinful fragrance your body emanated that was driving them crazy. Just like animals, they wanted to assail you. But they were holding themselves, and they have held themselves for so long that this volcano of passion could not resist a minute more. It would erupt sooner or later, and your skin was going to burn. To be devastated by this lava of pleasure and ecstasy. Ball number 6 in the hole. Are you okay, guys? You seem so distracted. There was some lasciviousness in your voice, and you giggled. You struck the ball with your stick, and you have never imagined how this game could be so elusive. The senses were numerous. Alternatively, maybe your mind was just too devious. All the time you spent here made you become a very malicious person. You had the decency to keep this kind of thoughts to yourself, not like someone else. I've in mind other balls you should launch. Wait, what? I have in mind some other balls you should launch, said Mangosteen, chuckled to himself at his own dirty thought, and he pretended to not understand what he truly meant. That's your ball, head? Mr. Wheezy blurted out, revealing his jealousy since it seemed both of them had a sort of crush towards you. A sort. Mr. Gunchbox-based God wine time? A sort was the key word, because it was not a crush but something else. It was a fire that burnt so hard while you were the gasoline. So often the cigar man found himself to fantasy about the shapes of you. And even this moment, he seemed lost in the contemplation of your body, since the position you were assuming was not so innocent. You were laying on the pool table with your butt in the air, and the imagination was won by the delicacy and the small size of your little dress. Someone painted that clothes on your body. It was a voluble piece of art, which was vanishing under his lustful stare. Not that he was complaining about it, but it was the reason of this distraction, and he was losing this match. This fact hid something so hilarious and, at the same time, unfair, because the sense of sight could not be the only one to be satisfied. From your mouth came out a little laugh that brought the poor Mr. Wheezy to reality. Ah, mine was not distraction, it's concentration. I'm thinking of the next move. No one was so naive to believe it. And you raised your eyebrow, nodding. Certainly. Let me see where your deep thoughts brought you. You provoked him, and the other man laughed because his friend seemed too stupid, and he could say that he was concentrated, yes, but not on the game. One time Mr. Wheezy has even risked to be punished by dice because he was distracted during the working time, lost in his wet daydreams, and that was an unforgivable mistake he could not repeat. This fear made him colder. His mind waters across soft and curved lands, said Mangosteen, and you laughed gracefully in his remark. He's just sad because he's losing the match. You looked through Wheezy's eyes, and he just snorted, and a cloud of smoke came out of his mouth as if it was the locomotive. I'll have the last laugh, answered a mad Wheezy, ready to do his move, and this time he was about to score because he could not lose his mind because of some lust, and he had to demonstrate to be a man of integrity. He took his stick, studying the position of the balls, and then he prepared his launch. He struck the ball number 10 that crossed the green felt, hitting the ball number 14, creating a sort of domino effect that touched even the ball number 9. And those balls have been thrown in the hole, leaving you and Mangosteen incredulous. Without his distraction, Mr. Wheezy was really unbeatable. Who's the loser now? Remarked Wheezy. And you did not know what to say, since you were sure to win, but it seemed he had found a new determination. Now you were not so sure about your victory. Ouch! The man woke up from his lethargy, said Mangosteen, chuckling. And he did not feel so intimidated. But he was in the mood of some other dirty comment. Maybe you should make him to take a look at your ass. So he'll go into the hole like all those balls. Mangosteen spoke with arrogance, grinning, and then he slapped you in the ass. But it was not the first time he did something like this. He defined this action as a form of encouragement. You doubted it was true, but you have never complained about it. Sometimes he said that it brought him luck. Some people touched a horseshoe and others touched your butt. Yo, what? What? I don't mean to flacidize your boner, but that's a scratch 100%. What's a scratch? What is? He hit all these balls to get it in? It was planned. He was planning it. He was planning it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Cuphead, hello? What the heck? Sorry, I missed Cuphead hopping in here. How are you, Cuphead? Cuphead's really in here? Wait, what the heck? Cuphead, are you still there? Is this something that happens all the time in your billiards joints? The actual head into 10 sinks the 9. Mm-hmm. Is that bad? Oh wait, I guess yeah. If it's 9, so he shoots it into 9 and then sinks 10. That means either 10 wasn't his ball or 9 wasn't his ball, because they're opposite, stripes and solids. And if he hit not his ball first, damn, we gotta comment back to this person. That's a scratch. Wow. Yeah. If he hits not his ball first, that's a scratch. If he knocks in the other team's ball or player's ball, that's also a scratch. Wow. Wow. But now she's being groped in a way. How many types of luck that existed? The answer to that, Mr. Weirzy. This motherfucker scratched and grabbed ass and got away with it? No, it was different. Mangosteen grabbed ass. Wheezy. So Wheezy, they think, is doing well. They didn't count the scratch, apparently. It's whatever. But Mangosteen said, I have to distract him with my ass, and slaps it. But he's claimed before that it's luck. The answer that Mr. Wheezy gave worried you, but simultaneously made you excited. Let's make this game more interesting. The winner gets the girl, and he'll be allowed to touch her ass and more. What? His mind, or maybe his genitals, was speaking for him, and you felt a little offended, even if the idea to be disputed by two men like them inspired you a lot and you wished to be the prize of both of them. Actually, you could not see two old friends like them fighting for you. I already do it. You're acting like a loser, said Mangosteen, laughing at Wheezy. But he just smirked, saying, if she's agreed, it can be more than a simple squeeze of ass. I like this. If she's agreed. There's the consent we're looking for. Oh yeah, sometimes I smack my dick on a table to get ready for a shot. That's just how you gotta do it. Just how you have to do it. But I like this. There's the consent we were looking for. If she's agreed, it can be more than just a simple squeeze of ass. And he was unable to think rationally because his mind was screaming loudly. Mr. Wheezy was not the only one who had erotic fantasies about you, because even Mangosteen took this argument seriously, and his infatuation was more evident. Sometimes he imagined you laying completely naked on the pool table, intent on touching yourself while you screamed his name with a full voice full of desire. Your skin was painted with his seed in his dreams, and your body trembled under his touch, and he was sure you wanted the same. His memories have been interrupted by you that confessed. Don't fight, please. It's nonsense, because you two are friends. You seemed so worried, and they understood it. The two men looked at each other. It seemed they were... Damn. Can I really go through all this? Damn. Don't fight, please. It's nonsense, because you two are friends. You seemed so worried, and they understood it. The two men looked at each other. It seemed they were able to read their own minds, and maybe it was true, because they launched the same malicious glance at you in unison. Mangosteen was the first to speak. Yes, you're right, dear. Sorry for our immaturity. His tone was sweet, but his voice hid something that could not be defined as innocence. We didn't want to objectify you. You're such a great friend for us. He pronounced the word friend with a weird tone, as if he did not mean it. Then Mr. Wheezy continued, yes, I spoke without thinking, but you shouldn't You should have found out the truth at this point. And it was the truth you were waiting to hear for so long. You're driving us crazy, doll. Even an idiot would understand it. Wheezy sighed and he appeared a little frustrated. Let's get to the meat of it, you know? Said Mangosteen, posing his hand on your shoulder. And this gesture was so delicate that made you shiver. You were not cold. You were just impatient. He kept saying, I can read in your eyes. You want the same, doll. He took a brief pause. We should have some fun together. I mean, we've to get rid to this little sin. It's so unhealthy. He caressed your soft cheek, and his smile was so alluring to you, and your body was burning. Everyone realized that the temperature of the room was too hot, and you could notice the poor Mr. Wheezy was sweating, and from his skin came out a little cloud of smoke, and his breath was so heavy, he was eating you with his eyes. You did not need to answer because your silence said everything they wanted to hear. Your consent. Pause. What? Your silence said everything you needed to hear? They needed to hear? Your consent? That's not consent. This is not consent. This is not consent. This is not consent. Silence is not consent. That's actually exactly not that. Exactly. Anyone that thinks that this is consent, check yourself. It is not. It is not. Moving on. This night that seemed calm, too much calm, took a very interesting turn, and your eyes were illuminated by curiosity and passion. Even your little dress seemed too tight, and that volcano was about to explode. They have surrounded you, posing their hands on your hips, guiding you to a more intimate place where the three of you could give a new sense to your friendship. Unknown was the place where the three of you were directed. Mr. Wheezy and Mangosteen knew very well where they were guiding you, and as you crossed the corridors, the crowd of people that surrounded the casino disappeared, and you realized where you were admiring an area that was reserved only to the staff. You were aware that Mr. Wheezy and Mangosteen worked in this casino. They were used to spend their break time with you when they had the possibility, while you were a usual guest, so you could see them even during their working hours, even if those occasions the two men could not give you a lot of consideration. The room where they brought you was a big bedchamber, so big that you were left speechless. The furniture was so elegant and refined, and most of all, so expensive. Everything seemed so luxurious that you were even afraid to cross the door or ruin with your heels the marble that covered the floor. Seeing your lost and surprised expression, the two men chuckled. Since you just appeared so adorable and innocent, it was the first time they saw this side of you, and it was something memorable. And they just memorized your pretty eyes that shined seeing all of those riches and sparkles decorations. Do you like it, doll? Said Mangosteen, caressing your shoulders while he was breathing the fragrance of your soft skin, and a shiver crossed your spine, perceiving his breath that touched your pale skin. You sighed softly, nodding slowly, and you gasped when Mangosteen started kissing your neck with a delicacy that you would never expected from him. His kisses were as soft as the flutter of a butterfly. Then, even more. Even Mr. Wheezy decided joining the party, and he took your arm, kissing it until he reached your mouth that devoured with the passion of a predator. And he did not appear as generous as his friend did. From your mouth came out sounds of pleasure that the men took as an invitation to continue. Also not an invitation to continue. Mangosteen's kisses became rougher, and he began biting your delicate neck as if he was a ravenous vampire, while with his lascivious hands he was exploring your body, massaging your shoulders and then your breasts. At the same time, Mr. Wheezy, that was in front of you, planted his tongue in your mouth, and his kisses became more passionate than before, and he posed his hands on your hips, and then he sat in the same hands on your butt, caressing it with greed. As you tried to kiss him back, his moves became harder, and even to breathe seemed so difficult. You gasped and gasped, asking for more without you could realize, since the appetizer was not enough for you. The zip of your dress has been unzipped by the expert hands of Mangosteen that seemed so impatient to see your beautiful body that shined under the artificial light of this enormous room. They got distracted by their own writing. They really did. That's what it seems like. Your dress fell down to the cold floor, and your intimate parts were still covered by your lingerie. I'm wearing lingerie. Come on. I'm not a lingerie guy. I'm just out there in regular, boxers. I got boxers up top and on bottom. Boxers. I'm a boxer boy. For billiards, of course. Yes, I'm wearing my lingerie for billiards. Please. But not for so long, because these two men have craved for this moment for so much. But it was true that good things came for those who waited. They have waited months, and now their precious prize was next to them, ready to be unwrapped. That prize was you. Police! Police! While Mangosteen was unzipping your bra. Unzipping my bra. Okay. Interesting choice of lingerie. He was whispering sweet nothing in your ear, encouraging you. Then he bit your earlobe gently, and you moaned harder. That Mr. Wheezy gasped as well, and he could not resist to massage your intimacy. But because of those moans were just like the music to his ears, your body was overheated since you were stimulated everywhere, and every part of your body was satisfied that you were unable to stand on your feet. Bring the princess on her bed, proposed Mangosteen, whispering through your ear, and another shiver crossed your nude skin, and his friend nodded, taking you there like a bride. Then he sat down on the edge of the bed, positioning you on his lap, and he has never stopped to kiss you. Since you were confused and you did not realize to have been... Yo, this is a lot. How much longer is stream? Not much longer, actually. Probably finishing up this last, as far as we can get in this fanfic here. Aspen Hat, sorry about it, pretty. Where was I? Mr. Weasley was still spoiling you with his harsh kisses and devious touches, complimenting you as you were his divinity, and he was just praying your glory. In the meantime, Mangosteen was recovering some interesting tools that could be used to have fun. You did not realize his absence, but you just too concentrated to Wheezy's actions to watch the world around you. Let's make the game funnier. We'll be gentle, don't worry. He wants to make the game funnier? What? Announced Mangosteen, since it was the first time you tried these games, and they did not want to traumatize you, but you understand very well their intentions, so you laughed softly, nodding some way. You felt safe and sound in their arms, and you were sure they would have never hurt you, and they would have taken care of you as if you were their princess. So you had nothing to fear. Then Mangosteen took your arms, tying your wrists with some cuffs, while he kept saying sweet words to you, and he even asked you if you got some safe word, or you had to decide it right now. So they were sure. They were sure when they had to stop, and if you wanted to stop. It meant that they truly cared about your security. And what is her safe word? What is her safe word? Even if they were going to do was soft, they could not know how your body would react to it. You said to them your safe word, and the game could finally start. I want to know what the safe word is. The safe word's Monka S. The safe word's Monka S. That's what it is. I think that's a perfectly reasonable safe word. Perfectly reasonable. If she gives that face, it means stop. The cigar man placed his fingers inside your mouth that you started to suck with avidity, and then, with his fingers wet with your own saliva, he kept stimulating your clit. While the other hand, you removed your underwear, and now you were completely naked. You positioned your legs around his waist, so you could see him in your eyes, while Mangosteen was now the one who was tasting your glutes. Tasting my glutes? What? Biting them, and it seemed he was obsessed with them, and perceiving his teeth on your buttocks, you gasped, and at the same time, Wheezy put a finger inside your hot zone. I can't. Ugh. Hot zone? Where was I? I'm lost. Hot zone starting simulating you. And as the time passed, you're reaching for heaven. Mangosteen chuckled and he stopped to bite you. And even Wheezy moved himself behind. But he was still stimulating you. Arthur had been trying to get in the hot zone for years. So his friend could take a place on the bed with you. He inserted another finger in you, and you were still so wet. Real mess. A real mess. By the 9 divines. None of these words are in the Bible. What a Raichu's back. By the 9 divines. And your body was so warm that you could evaporate in a cloud of ecstasy. That line's pretty solid. That line is pretty banger. And your body was so warm that you could evaporate in a cloud of ecstasy. That's a solid line. In the meantime, Mangosteen caresses became something harsher, and he started spanking your butt as if it was some sort of punishment, because you were giving all your attention to Wheezy, and it was not good. You bite your lips, perceiving all of this pleasure in you, and then you were too hot. You could not resist any longer, so you heard the sound of an unzipped zip. Mr. Wheezy unzipped his pants, and he positioned you in the right way. You perceived the tip of his penis on your entrance, and he seemed sadistic, because he was not about to insert his member in you. He just caressed your delicate skin and his dickhead. He just caressed your delicate skin with his dickhead. I've never heard this term used outside of, like, calling someone a dickhead. Like, I've never heard it used as something to describe that portion. You had to suffer before. You had to scream his name, confessing your sin the same way he has waited for you all these months. The karma was cruel. Then, even Mangosteen's zip has been unlocked. And at the contrary of his friend, he has not been delicate since he did not think twice to penetrate you from behind. At this point, Wheezy stopped playing hard, and he entered you without mercy. Your body was going to explode under this pressure, and they moved in unison. In this dance of passion and deviance, you were unable to distinguish pain from pleasure, because both of them were magnificent. The sounds that came out of your mouth melted together and creating a melody. One was biting your neck, while the other was biting your breast, and you were incapable to recognize them, since your senses flown to heaven, and your vision was blacking out. Push after push, you were crossing the line, and your companions as well, until everything became black, and the little death took possession of your brain. The end. Wheezy double homicide ending, I'm calling it. If you're too hot, you should take a water break. These fanfics are so unrealistic. Honest to God. I wouldn't consider myself religious, but hearing this makes me feel like starting another series of crusades. I'm saying double homicide. Is that what happened, you think? The little death took possession of your brain. That's a crazy line. This is a giant cigar and a pool ball. That's just railing on us. That was crazy. Oh, this one's too long. They're all so long. They're all so long. This one's insanely long. I think they meant to say La Petite Mort. La Petite Mort. It's classier. It's classier that way. Well, that was great. That was great. I've loved going through all of these. This was my favorite part. Listening to these tracks were phenomenal. Were phenomenal. I think there's some more from Dice that we can tune into. What happened here? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Does this mean I'm a fairy? Did I listen to Cuphead RP ASMR? I have not. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Yeah, I nearly busted my G. Yo, chill, Dorian. Damn. Damn, son. Probably is a thing.
Huh?
This is what we listen to.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you?
Me?
A fairy?
Yeah, I'm a fairy.
Wow.
I'm a little fairy guy.
I've never seen a fairy in the underground before.
No, that's me. I'm a little fairy
Yours
guy.
is so beautiful. And you're so small. Mind if I take you to my house?
What?
Okay. Wow. You can fly too?
Yeah, look at me go.
Amazing.
Hey, I'm a fairy. What do you expect? Fairy can't
Whoa.
fly.
Huh? Whoa!
Flying around you. Flying everywhere. Flying everywhere.
Whoa!
Yeah, look at me
I
go.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm flying.
Yeah, what? Yeah, you are, I guess. Yeah. Look at you go.
That was fun. We should do it again someday.
Yeah, we could.
Sans, come and get your spaghetti. It's getting cold.
Alright, Paps. Hey, mind if you stay for a while? Okay.
Your ass dusted.
Let's eat. Oh, if you eat Papa's spaghetti, just pretend that you like it. Okay?
Oh, we didn't listen to this one. They helped me with my makeup.
All set. Huh? Doll?
Is Sans King Dice's dad in this lore? I guess. I don't know. But this is King Dice now talking to me. Helping me with my makeup?
I'll just... What is it?
I need help. I just can't do it.
You want me to help you with your makeup?
Yeah, I can't do it myself.
I'm not exactly a makeup artist, but I will try my best.
No, that's all I asked. Thank you.
Now just have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can do. What color do you want? Sounds good.
Regular color. Thanks,
How
man.
does it look?
Oh, wow.
Good. Okay. Let's
did that fast.
see here.
Oh, that color's
yes.
good. Yeah, thank you.
Want eyeliner?
Yeah.
Okay. Close your eyes and stay still. Whoa. I never knew you have this much lipstick.
I got a lot of lipstick.
How's this sound? Alright. Pucker up, please. Want some blush?
Yes,
okay.
please. Yeah, I need
I'll
it.
just dab some on your cheeks. Mascara for your eyelashes? Alright then.
Yeah, I need
I
mascara.
got
Thank
to
you.
admit, you look beautiful with makeup on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
Do
much.
you like it? Oh! I guess you do. I know I did a great job. So, ready to go?
This is so
Okay, let's go. The
excruciating.
boss is waiting for us.
The boss is waiting for us.
Kid,
It's so excruciating. That tickle fight one? Oh my god. This is all brutal. What did he imply you did? I think I jumped on him and hugged him and kissed him. Is this peak content? We got to go back to my favorite one. We've listened to it once. We have to listen to it again. King Dice takes a bath with us. This is where we started. And we'll close it out.
Oh, hello, darling. You look really beautiful.
Hey,
I've been waiting for you all day since I worked at the casino.
thank you.
The boss really understands that I got plans for you. So,
What do you mean by
lets me
that?
go. I gotta say, you have a really beautiful outfit. But that's
This whole
not
thing?
what we're doing.
This whole thing?
I have a beautiful path for us to relax and talk about things.
Oh.
Oh my, you're blushing. So
It's nothing.
cute.
It's nothing.
Let's see what I can do with your clothes.
See, you should do with my clothes. What do you mean?
Wow,
I'll just put them
so beautiful.
over here. I'll just put them over here.
Clothes.
Oh, thank
Let me
you.
help you get
I think I look pretty good with them on too.
Isn't it warm? Good. I'm coming in.
Oh, you're coming in.
because
I'll
of
be
you,
finally
but
finds love on
I'm
stream.
glad you like it. You know, being here with you is amazing.
Oh, it's not so bad being here
Feels
with you
like
too.
yesterday
Yeah,
when we first met.
I think it was
When you
yesterday.
came to the casino, I can't help falling in love with you.
No, it was
You're
yesterday.
so beautiful than any other woman that came to the casino.
All I did was walk by
I love
you,
your looks,
and we like made eye
personality,
contact.
your voice.
That's all that happened.
Your voice sounds like an angel.
And now you brought me to a
Boss may have pushed
bath.
me around, but it doesn't stop me from loving you. I can't stop thinking about you. You've been in my dreams every night, even my thoughts.
It's been one night.
You're
We met.
the light of my life, darling.
Darling, we don't know each other. I just wanted to clean up. Don't kiss me. Hey. Hey, stop it. Stop. I sneak one in.
You turned completely red. It's such a suitable color for you.
It's just a hot bath. It means nothing. It's just really hot in here. Can we cool it off? That's brutal. All right. Well, with that, we'll end on like the most cringy thing ever. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping in. We'll I think I got a couple creds to run here. I've heard worse. Perfect. I think the worst one we listened to was the period comfort one. Shouts out Dorian for the fucking sub and Neo Temporal for the bits and for the money. Thank you so much. The what? Yeah, there was a period comfort one. Yeah. Right here. King Dice. Period comfort. That's a good one. The tickle fight one was also brutal. But yeah, you can go back and check out the stream if you want to see those ones. But honestly, tickling one though. The tickling one was great. Tickling one was great, especially the first time we listened to it. Actually, we only listened to it one time. But take care, guys. Sleep well. We should be back Friday. Clearly, I went to the wrong book club. This is a great one. I don't know what we'll be doing Friday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We said Alien Ace Attorney. Ooh. I think you came back for the best of this one, though. Maybe you missed some of this, but we spent a long time going through. I think this one. No. This one. That was just way too long. That was terrible. But take care, everyone. Sleep well. Good night. See you Friday.